Yeah.
The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real.
Welcome into the Sunday Tilt with your hosts, the FF chef himself, Juan Carlos Pena, and John JAWN Swanson.
It is Sunday, my dude.
This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real.
Good morning and happy Sunday, and hopefully a happy fantasy football playoffs going on. It is the first week of the playoffs, and guess what? We are here for it with you. Oh, well, first and foremost, welcome into the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt. Join with me are Mr. Juan Carlos Pena and Mr. JAWN Swanson. What's going on, boys? How are we this morning?
We're here. It's the playoffs, boys.
We made it.
Yeah.
We made it. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, my dudes.
My favorite.
It is week 15. It is the playoffs. We had games yesterday. We're going to air some
Triple
grievances. Yep. Yeah, Juan, how you
triple header
feeling?
action yesterday. Hey, man, any day we get to talk about fantasy football is a great day, but it's amplified today. Like, it's playoff time. You boys are playing each other back-to-back weeks. If it so happens, like, whatever happens between you two, you got to come see your boy next week.
Oh, just dot it in.
Looking forward to that.
Dot it in.
And then if I win in the prime, I also get to go see the chef next week. So we could be playing each other in 2 leagues here. Yeah, I'm the higher seed. Cody looks like he's going to win against Conman. He's the low seed. He's going to go play against the defending champ,
I'm
Nico.
not afraid of you.
And then it's you and me, buddy.
I ain't afraid of that.
You shouldn't be. Why would you be scared?
I
You're on the Sunday Tilt. Mr. Swanson's going to guide you in the right direction. We're going to find out who we're going to start.
Scared.
All our wonderful tilters out there are champions. They're all in the playoffs.
Mind you,
I
he
see
still
them
has
here.
to win. He still has to win this week. So.
100%. I'm just
Yeah,
going
yeah.
by the projections right now. That's all.
Yeah,
Well-
just a little preview.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. I'm here to learn. I'm here to get, a little feedback.
Right? And
I'll
a lot
tell
of
you how to
people
set
might
your
need
lineups.
some. Yeah, we'll tell you how to set your lineups. A lot of folks. Did you play against Sam Laporta last night? Did you start Michael Pittman? Did you play Sam Laporta last
Did you
night?
play
How
Josh Palmer on Thursday? I know you were supposed to. You didn't get that
You
memo
were
out
not
there.
supposed to.
I don't know how I feel about this Saturday triple header thing before Week 15 playoffs. It's
Oh, yeah,
too soon.
Let's
You
get
know,
the
at least
vent out
on-
now. Yeah.
Right, at least on Thursday, you have a couple days to kind of like either bandage up your wounds or like kind of just humble yourself after you started a good day on Saturday. Like, okay, I got a couple days, like keep it humble. No, it's been less than 12 hours since, the last game that's been played. So
Yeah.
a lot of implications.
Yeah. It's worse than when they do the Sunday morning games, the Europe games.
There's going to be one
I
in
mean,
like,
it's tough because you're still waiting for Saturday practice reports from the guys that are playing on Sunday, like, injury reports, et cetera, and there's a lot of question marks. And some of the guys that were marked that were going to be doubtful today are actually maybe playing. So the injuries are very, very important, and we'll bring you all up to speed as that gets going. But man, it's going to be a fun ride. Let's get into it.
Saturday hurt, man, because like think about this year's draft. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. If you were one of those waiver wire heroes, and like me on the back of my jersey says waiver wire heroes, and you picked up Zach Moss, and then he plays, and then he scores, and then he's out. Like there were so many implications. We had a lot of high hopes for Najee. We had Deontay Johnson, George Pickens.
Screwed me yesterday.
Like there were so many players that you had hopes for, and they played yesterday. You got screwed by some of them. You had a bad break. So yeah, Saturday kind of hurts a little bit, Mr. Swanson. I'm not looking forward to next week with a doubleheader on Saturday again.
Well, let's get into it right now. We're going to jump it off right now with Micah, the realtor, aka Kicks from Mike.
Kicks from Mike.
Kicks from Mike, kicking it along. Let's go.
Here we go. All right, so we need a wide receiver, a flex, and a running back in PPR. 9-point rushing touchdown league.
Whoa.
Okay. All right, we got
That's new.
Choose here between Puka, Swift, DK, and Antonio Gibson. Wide receiver, flex, and a running back.
We're only benching one here.
We're only benching one.
I'm going Puka.
I like DK this week, man.
I'm going
I do
DK.
too.
Slays out.
Slays out. Yeah, Slays out.
It's a
here.
toss-up between Swift and Gibson for me. It really is. There's more to that than you think.
This-
I know
We
Swift
have
has
the-
been hit or
to-
miss, man.
I know we talked about it last week, and I wish I said something that I didn't think
Robinson's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robinson's out. Now, the Seahawks, 7 running backs versus Seattle in the last 6 have put up 15 plus PPR points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
well, it
that's
doesn't
not
help
an
that
elite.
2 of those are McCaffrey and the other one's Tony Pollard in the last few weeks. And I think
Right.
before that it was the Bills. Yeah.
Right, but it should be you like you run
I
the
don't-
ball.
I don't know if I don't. We said
It's
last week we were
Swift.
run the damn ball.
It's
I don't
Swift. It is Swift in this matchup
because
like,
it has to be because with Brian Robinson out. I mean, I think Antonio Gibson has been getting a lot of passing work and he should get the bulk of the carries. The Rams don't scare me. Like, I mean,
When's the last time Swift scored a touchdown?
it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Hurts gets the goal line work.
I know. He doesn't get those carries. He's got to score from like 7 or 8 yards
Swift-
out.
Yeah, Swift needs to break one to score.
It is worth noting Seahawks are 28th against running backs. They're giving up what did I have here? They're giving up
and
23
Swift
points.
over Gibson. Whether or not either of them get into the
Yeah.
end zone is another story. I think you're picking the one that's going to have the most yardage, I guess. Gibson could be involved. You know, a lot of
He
dump
has to
down
be.
passes.
It's going to be him and Christian Rodriguez in that
I mean,
backfield.
he could also have a lot of fumbles and then be done in the first.
Again,
That's what
quarter.
I was going to say
Again
too. If
with
he
the
loses
fumble.
the ball, forget it. Like he's done. So I think it's Swift here. So I think Gibson is the one that you sit.
Yeah, it's the playoffs. You got to go.
Yeah,
you got to
I'm
go
going
with the front,
Swift.
first 3.
Yeah.
I'm going
All right.
Swift.
All right.
Gibson has,
He's decent. I'm
he's
going to
gonna
take
have-
him over James Conner. I'm going to take
he
him
has a
over
lot of
couple guys today.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has
the
more
opportunity's
opportunity
there.
today. The
Yeah.
matchup isn't as great though.
Good way to start off the show. All right,
Yes,
Giuseppe
sir.
jumping in
Ooh.
here.
Oh,
Here we
wait.
go. Flex
Wait,
PPR.
Hold
Wait,
on.
what?
Wait.
He wants to go back.
Pause. Do I want to go back because Aaron Donald's not playing today?
You feel me? And the Rams weren't great against the running back. Like, I'm already okay with starting him against them. And I'm telling you, there's
Oh.
something about the way we were clamoring for the Eagles to run the ball and play the right way.
Yeah.
We've been begging for it. I think in this kind of situation, I
Mhm.
might start like the kicks for Mike. Just start us off with the
Not yet.
All right,
Not yet. I'm not there
trigger.
yet,
Wolf.
but it's close.
Yeah,
Like,
we're definitely starting Puka and DK. Kicks for Mike, like for sure. Those are your locked in. Now it's between Swift and Gibson for me, and
it's so damn close.
It really
It's
is
closer
close.
than you think. I guess I have like Gibson around the 23 range, and I have
but then you
Swift
adjust.
at like 20.
But then you adjust that to Aaron Donald's not playing. You adjust that to a maybe potential shootout against the Rams because Howell's going to be slinging it. Does he get 5 catches today? Is he involved that way? That's what makes it close, and the fact that the Eagles, despite how loud Mr. Swanson screams, they refuse to run the damn ball. Like they just don't want to go back to basics. Hey, Mr. Swanson, little known fact, do you know that the Eagles have lost the last 7 matchups against the Seahawks? The last time the Eagles beat the Seahawks was 2008.
Yep.
So 15 years. It's kind of
Mhm.
crazy.
That's
I
gonna
didn't know
change
that.
today.
15 years.
Wow.
I know they're different teams in a year to year, but it's
Right.
kind
But
of
still,
cool
no,
little
that's
stat.
that is
And it's at
interesting. I did
Seattle.
not
You know what I
that.
mean?
Oh,
I'm still
man.
gonna go Swift.
I
It's
think
close.
I am. I think I am too, but
super
it's close. It's that
That's
9
where we're
point
going to start
rushing
now. We're starting to,
touchdown.
we're
it's
starting
a
to put
9
our little tilt.
It's a 9 point rushing touchdown, so it's not a
Yeah.
9 point receiving touchdown.
Yes.
So that's what's really going to give me the edge.
The
over
likelihood.
Oh,
Likelihood of Swift scoring a touchdown is higher on the ground than Gibson for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to do it.
Gibson's not good on the goal line.
Nah,
Yeah. All right. Ooh, that's a tough one though.
Rodriguez will get the ball.
I think so.
He'll be stealing them.
Micah
That
Oliver,
or
the realtor, kicks from
Jahan
Mike. Way to
Dotson,
almost get us
whoever's
to hit the button on the
Yeah,
first
early,
up-
dude.
Yeah,
In the first
go.
10 minutes, he almost.
Whoa.
Hold on.
We're
gonna hit
We're
that
hanging
button,
on.
though.
We're hanging on.
All right, so we're gonna jump down to Giuseppe here. We got OBJ, Devin Singletary, or Spears. We got to flex one of these guys. I think I know who I want.
Flex
think it-
one of these guys.
Oh,
I
it's
think it's
tough,
OBJ.
man. He hasn't
It's
had.
OBJ.
He hasn't
It's
had 5
OBJ,
catches
man.
once this year.
Who?
It's 4 OBJ. It's 4 catches and a boom. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's
Yeah.
not going to get the boom, so I'll go
I
with
mean,
you guys.
the boom
at
came
early.
after the bye week where he
Finally
seems
looks
like
healthy.
he came back on to regular. Yeah, I think OBJ is. I think he's in play for sure. More so than Singletary and Spears.
What are you thinking about with no Stroud and Mills being the quarterback?
I don't want
Because-
any pieces of this matchup.
No, I mean I don't want any receiving options, obviously, but I mean Devin Singletary getting 25 carries feels like a possibility, like a realistic possibility.
I can see.
I
the
don't
path
think he
for it.
gets that many carries. We still have Damian Pierce there. He's still going to be playing. He's still going to tap into some kind of carry work.
You hope.
I'm not really hoping. Like, I'm just saying, I don't have either of them going anywhere, so I'm okay with that.
I think it's OBJ here. I think it's playoff time. He's been playing well.
Yeah, it's
So-
your flex. I think OBJ is in play. We did talk about the weather a little bit for that Baltimore game.
Yeah, it's a night game. I mean, initially right here, you like OBJ. I like Singletary over Spears, I think.
We got some wind in
But
that
yeah,
game.
let's go OBJ.
Could
Little
affect
bit
the
wind.
pass a little bit.
Yeah, a little
but,
bit. I'm
I
looking
don't
at
like
11
the
to 13.
ceiling for Singletary or Spears.
No, yeah, I just looked it up, and Singletary had over 22 carries twice this year. So, and then the last 3 games has been struggling, and like you said, they've been bringing Pierce back into it.
I just don't
And
think
there's
the
Mills
offense
and-
really moves.
yeah, it's
Nico
bad.
Collins is questionable to play. Noah
I don't think he's gonna
Brown is
play.
questionable to
Nope,
play.
think
and
he's
you
gonna
already
play
don't have
either.
Tank Dell.
And you
He
don't
didn't-
have Tank Dell. You don't have Stroud. Like, Stroud is out officially. So,
Yeah.
like, no, like, don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm playing for the upside in the playoffs, the
Yeah.
fantasy playoffs.
And it's his flex, so he's already probably got a solid lineup built
I'm
all around
currently flexing OBJ in a league
it. All right.
today.
Okay.
I mean, if that's any kind of
Yeah.
gratification,
I think if you're playing anybody on the Texans side, it's Schultz.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
even,
with
I
Mills.
wouldn't even.
And that's not
do
even
it.
a great
that's
matchup.
not bad. Yeah, but it might be a really good price on DFS. We're gonna talk about that later. You know that.
But we're gonna go OBJ here.
Yeah, we'll go
All right,
OBJ
cool.
here for
We'll
just
go
a second.
OBJ. Rebish, what's going on?
Rebish.
Our boy Ben had a birthday last night, and they went to a German restaurant, and they ate there was a whole pig,
Cool.
hooves and all. Cool,
That's
right?
awesome. Lechon.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
A whole pig.
We used to do the suckling pigs at what is that? Amada. When
Oh, yeah.
when they first opened up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Well, pig
Spanish
skin?
tradition, man. A lot of the Cubans, the Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, they'll take that whole ass
Mhm.
pig and just cook that thing
Yeah,
up.
there's
Boy.
nothing wrong with that, man. You ever
Cook,
been to
it
a
cooks
pig
all
roast?
day.
I wonder if Rebish brought some pigskin home. Get it? Because it's football. Get it?
Bring
All right,
home
cool.
the pigskin. But
Giuseppe's got
That's in a
another.
pigskin.
Yeah. Giuseppe's got another here. We got a pick 2 for a
Oh, this is
dynasty
gonna be a good
super
one.
flex. Oh boy! All right, so
Mhm.
Mahomes, Fields, Howell, or Kyler. We got to start 2 of these quarterbacks.
last 2, middle 2.
Middle 2.
Fields
It's
and
a
Howell?
world where we're not starting Patrick Mahomes and we get to pick
I don't
2.
think-
He's not even your second best option right now. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I think he's just.
Stop
I
the
think
madness.
Mahomes will have just a meaty. It's just an okay
We
day. I don't
just
think
talked
it's.
about this game. Like, the weather is not going to be pleasant.
Yeah, 20 points twice in the last 7. Like for Mahomes, like he's not.
Yeah, this is
Doing
like
it
the
right
worst weather game of the week.
And
Like,
it's Dan Belichick,
it's going
bro.
to be raining cats and dogs. It's going to be 22-mile-per-hour winds. I can see the ground game getting alive. Like, Zeke might eat in this one.
Yeah.
But I'm not going for the quarterback. Give me Howell. He's got a great matchup.
And he's
Has
going to
to
throw it
the ball.
and he's going to throw it 50 times. Yeah.
Yes, I'm starting him
Mhm.
everywhere I have him today,
It's
especially
in LA. It's nice, right?
Mr. Swanson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the Aaron Donald thing that really just changed
does,
things up
'cause
for
he gets-
Howell
Yeah,
because
that's
Howell
a
won't
sack
get
a lot.
sacked a lot.
Yeah, he does give up a lot of sacks, and then now if you don't have that pressure up the middle, he has a chance. There might be the first McLaurin game we've seen in a while.
Don't put that
I'm
in
not.
my ear.
I mean, it's possible, Chef.
Because
This
I
is what
thought about it.
happens.
But when the guy lets you down so many damn times
you've
in a
been burned.
season, and then
His
he
last good
goosed
game was
you,
Week 9.
he
Yeah,
goosed
yeah.
me.
It's
I am not messing with that. I am all on a board for Howell. Yes, I think Fields has the rushing upside.
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah, Fields is a
see
good
this
start right now.
game
Yeah,
being a problem.
and if Kyler had a better matchup, I'd be thinking about it between Fields and Kyler or Howell and Kyler. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like him against the Niners.
No,
don't
you're not
either.
playing Kyler against the Niners.
So you're going to go
if
with
you don't
Fields and
have to.
Howell. But I'm telling you, some of those pass catchers are going to make somebody a lot of money today off the Commanders with Howell. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know if it's Curtis Samuel. I don't know if it's Jahan Dotson. Maybe it's McLaurin. Maybe it's Logan Thomas.
I'm excited. This is like a great fancy football game right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
The
that's a good
Commanders and the Rams.
Yeah. That's a shootout.
yeah, that's
baby.
a big
Puka,
fantasy game. Puka,
Cooper
Kupp,
Kupp,
fire 'em up,
yeah,
fire 'em up.
that's a big
Kyron,
fantasy. Kyron, yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
a big bet.
amazing. game.
Yeah.
Fields is averaging 73.7 rush yards since coming back per game. And Cleveland hasn't been the defense that they were at the start of in the first stretch. They're still up there, but they're not the defense they were in the first stretch. Kyler hasn't thrown for more than 1 touchdown a game. So
Yeah, no.
ceiling's
Yeah,
capped
okay.
a little bit there. The Mahomes game, I don't really like that. So I think it's Fields and Howell here.
This is how you win in the playoffs, is by making a tough decision like this and being like, you
And
know what,
that's
I'm going to bench
you
Patrick
have to sit the
Mahomes
name.
today.
You have to sit the
You
name. It's
have
not
to
gonna
bench
work.
him today.
Yeah, I
You
just
have to do it.
I mean, it's the same over under as the Browns and Bears. It really 37 and a half
37 and a
over
half?
under, and I would take the under.
Wait.
Yeah.
Probably in both of those games.
Yeah. The Chiefs, you've seen it. They've been scoring 17 points. Like they score 17, score 20. Like they don't do it.
I just
I don't know if
think
I believe the
think
Chiefs
that,
-8. I don't believe that.
I don't believe
I don't
that
know
one
about-
either.
I don't know about that at all.
But I
They
think the
might,
Bears.
but it's like 13-3.
I think the Bears can get
Mhm.
it done, and I mean, at least get it done on the fantasy scoreboard.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm starting Fields over Mahomes.
Yeah.
100%. And then
So-
the question was how, and because of the shootout and everything we just mentioned, and Aaron Donald out in a dome, like why not? And he's chucking it, man. That dude's throwing it. Like Flacco, Mr. Swanson, you called it perfectly. That boy's throwing the ball 45
dude.
times, 50 times every game. He don't care.
Flacco might have a really tough day today. So if we get to one of those tilts, I got some
We'll get
stuff
there.
I got to bring up too. But yeah, another good one there. Giuseppe Fields and Howell.
Yes,
it
sir.
is. Yep. Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football.
Yes,
Good
sir.
morning. Jim says he's done about all he can do. The rest is on these highly paid athletes to overperform.
Yes.
Wish me
I
luck
can't
and
take
good
the-
luck to you. Happy holidays, man. Good luck. But
Happy
here's the thing.
holidays, Jim Rambo.
Sure.
Jim
I
Rambo
can't take all the
does have
credit. I
one.
have to give credit to these little digitized men running around on the field, right? That's what Vince Vaughn said. I can't take all the credit.
Jim
It's
Rambo
going to be
does have
Aaron
one,
Jones for me.
James Conner
Aaron
or Aaron
Jones.
Jones.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Dylan pretty much doubtful
know.
in this one.
Yeah, because there's no way you're going to play with a thumb and you got to carry the ball.
Are you going to
no
play
matter how strong
James
you are.
Conner against
You-
the 49ers?
I know. Listen, the implied point total for them
Derek-
is 18 points. So
But-
they're going to score 2 touchdowns theoretically. That's what Vegas thinks, and they're smarter than I am. They prove it week after week when they beat me and I try to get these parlays. So the Vegas knows 2 touchdowns. So it's either Kyler runs it in, James Conner runs it in, or McBride. Like, basically. So you got a chance. There's a little bit of wiggle room, and I feel like James Conner gives me a chance to fall in the end zone.
I mean, looking at last week, like, okay, 25 carries. That's great and everything. But does that still
nothing.
stick if they get down early, which they probably will
Yeah, that's what we're expecting.
against the 49ers? So if they get down early, this is what happened in Philadelphia. We got down early. We abandoned the rug completely. And then the wheels just fell off. So if that happens, does Connor disappear?
Yeah. I'm sticking to my guns here and saying Aaron Jones. He hasn't played in 4 weeks.
That's what I mean. He
Had a
hasn't played in
limited
a while.
Which is fine
yesterday,
because he was
Friday.
almost ready to go last week. We had the same discussion. Then they took him off last second. All right. So he didn't go. AJ Dillon is most likely doubtful for this matchup. So it's going to be Aaron Jones and Patrick Taylor. Like, sign me up for Aaron Jones. This is the weapon that Jordan Love has been missing in the dump down game.
It's going to have to be in the dump down game, though,
And
because it's against Tampa, who's
Right.
good against the run.
Yes and no.
They had a lot of injuries there with Levante David and Devin White. They were both out for a little while, but
Yeah.
anytime Vita Vea is playing and that defensive tackle makes a difference, you're hoping that he catches the ball.
But
And
that's
he's
what
only
I'm.
giving
That's what I'm saying. He catches the ball. That's his style of running
But
back.
two,
Anyway,
2 good games is all he's giving you. Like, could be they're trying to reinvent themselves. That team's trying to make a comeback and make a playoff push. So I like that the offense is clicking, and maybe Love starts to check it down to Aaron Jones and he gets to work. But I'm guaranteed carries with Connor, and I'm guaranteed, if there is one, a goal line touch.
I know Jim Rambo didn't specify whether or not it was PPR, but
Oh no, then it's Jones.
yeah, I mean, I would assume that
I would assume it is PPR. So if it's PPR, Jones. If it's not,
and I mean, you can't say anything about the
wait.
run game because San
Well-
Francisco's run game is second in the league.
I would, yeah.
So
Well, here's-
my answer is Aaron Jones. You guys can fight over it.
Well, I feel like I might be leaning Aaron Jones only because, all right, Dylan, what if he doesn't play? He doesn't play. Christian Watson is not going to play. Wicks, he's still questionable. He had a limited practice. I don't know if he's playing. So you don't really have a lot of, so he's.
Yeah, Musgrave ain't play. All right, go ahead. Let's go. I'll tilt with you guys. That's why we're here.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
your
that's why we
thing.
tilt,
Like
dude.
Jaden Reed's
Aaron
only. You're only. I mean, you have Jaden Reed and Romeo.
Oh, I
Dobbs
like him and Dobbs
as
today a
your-
lot for
I do.
DFS.
I like them
talks.
both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, maybe just with the
with you.
limited options that you have on offense, and the fact that the Cardinals are probably going to be down early, and there's a chance that they might just abandon the run completely. I could see the goal line work happening, but in a game where the Packers can compete and you don't have a lot of pass catchers, and just other offensive pieces, I think I might lean Jones here.
All right, I'll go with you guys.
Which is scary. I don't like to. I started thinking Connor, and then I'm
That's
like,
okay. That's all right.
Good tilt, Jim Rambo. That's where we're going to be today. Get ready for it. Strap in.
Yeah,
That's
that's where
how it's
we
gonna
are.
be all
Oof.
day. We're about here.
good tilt.
These two, Antonio Gibson, Kenneth Walker. We're going to be getting a lot of that. Look at this here.
And then we got another
Right
one
on
here.
cue.
Giuseppe CEO or Singletary and half point PPR.
This is where I'm rooting for Singletary. I'm not trusting CEH.
You can't.
No.
You want to.
No, I
You
don't.
want to, but
I mean, today you do. If there's no Pacheco, it's a
Because you
rainy
have no-
game. It's Belichick. He's going to take away Kelsey, right? He's going
Yeah.
to try to do that.
I think Deneric
But-
Prince comes back into the game too.
I think it's a McKinnon game, but yeah.
I think it's a
mean,
McKinnon game too.
But
And
I'll
he
go
got the only
Singletary with you.
touchdown on the
He doesn't
ground.
really. That's not his style either. I mean, he's a reception specialist.
But that's what I think is going to have to happen. I don't think you'll be able to just straight up run the ball against the Patriots if they're selling out to stop the run and stop Travis Kelsey. Like,
So hear me out. Crazy little thing here. Deneric Prince was great in the offseason. The hype around this rookie was real. All right. He's 23 years old, 6 foot, out of Tulsa. And the man's got some beef to him. More so than what CEH
I
picked
love
up
beef.
when he was hurt. So I think with him being elevated from the practice squad about a day ago, I think he gets the interior work, which he may see a decent amount of due to the weather.
this is going to be one of those things where at
I think
1:45, the
CEH
chef
is
is
just
texting
written
both
off.
of us in the tilt chat, and he's blowing us up, talking about, look at Prince, I told you, and he gets a goal line carry.
It
and he gets
usually
in the end zone.
happens at least once a
Yeah,
season.
it does.
Yeah,
It
it
does.
But I'm going Devin
Yeah,
Singletary.
don't remind me Jared
I'm not
Patterson.
gonna
Don't
overthink
remind
it.
me Jalen Samuels. Don't remind me of the ghost of the fantasy playoffs.
The
past.
ghost of Jalen Samuels.
Dude. Let's go Singletary.
I'm gonna
You
go
guys noticed that
Singletary
I did,
by
it,
a
I did
hair.
it this week too, and I
Like,
picked up Nick Mullins right
by
off
a
the
hair.
waivers for $1.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bid
a
for him.
whole dollar.
I just didn't have no money. Which a broke
I have no
is.
money left. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna go Singletary by a hair there. Dame
Yeah.
Brochet, what's going on? Good
All
morning.
right, Dame with the long one. Here
Hey,
we
Dame's
go.
in the
go.
second round of the playoffs and needs some help. Full PPR league needs one quarterback between Fields and Prescott, one running back, 2, and a flex, and a defense. So he has Rice, Connor, Aaron Jones, Zay Flowers, Ramondre Stevenson, and Swift, and then Dallas or Baltimore's defense. Does he trust Diggs or Lamb today in his lineup, knowing they are the number 1 and 2 receivers and they are facing each other? You start
so
Diggs
let's-
and Lamb. You start Diggs and Lamb.
Yeah.
You have to. You got to start Diggs and Lamb. One quarterback between Fields and
Yeah.
Prescott.
I don't care about the rain. Give me Dak.
Yeah, I don't think.
Especially I
the
have
rain
Lamb.
matters.
I'm stacked. It's a potential shootout. We saw the Eagles and the Bills put up 883 yards in a monsoon. I'm not
Yeah,
scared.
certain
Yeah,
quarterbacks
no,
are
no.
weatherproof. We saw it last week with
I'm not.
Lamar. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
weather doesn't.
And
okay.
it's light rain. It's not
Yeah.
like a monsoon.
Yeah.
I'm going. That game is going to go back and forth.
You feel like it is, right? That's
Yeah,
potential
it is.
shootout of the day, game
That's
of the week, America's
Mhm.
game of the week thing.
I
Yeah,
like it more so than Cleveland versus the
yeah,
Bears.
yeah. No,
Brown.
yeah, that's a low scoring game.
Browns versus
yeah,
Bears.
yeah.
Same.
He's going to give you the rushing and all that, so it's a decent little question. But I'll go with Prescott for sure.
All right, so then we need a running back 2 and a flex and a defense. So a running back and RB2, we have
Stevenson's out, so we don't have to worry about that.
Stevenson, Swift, and Aaron Jones and Connor. So
Again,
based on the other tilt, now we're in between Jones and Swift,
It's Jones and Swift.
and then for me there it's Swift.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me there it's Swift.
I haven't seen enough from Jones. If he does it to me,
Yeah,
shame on
yeah.
me. Against Tampa
Yeah.
and this, like, no, give me Swift.
Okay, and then Swift
But
there,
we
and then
can
for-
flex the other one. We
we
could do
could.
Aaron Jones or Zay Flowers or Rashee Rice.
I think it might. Wait, is it? Wait, this might be an important.
Rashi Rice.
Is it Rashi Rice
Rashee Rice.
or is it? Oh, no, that's reading. Never mind.
It's Rashi
Yeah,
Rice
no,
or
Rice
Rashi
is the only. I was thinking I had another name that I in my head. I think Rice
It's
is the
either
only.
Flowers or Rice for me for the last spot.
Rice is the only
Yeah.
wide receiver in Kansas City that I would start with any degree of confidence. 85%
Yeah.
of the snaps last week, 45% of the wide receiver target share.
It's been going up too.
It
It's been
has,
everything.
it has.
Everything's on the up.
And the run game. Not to mention, like he can
Mm.
he can run some jet sweeps
They
and,
do.
and get it into the end zone that
A bit of
way.
Debo
And
in
with
there, yeah.
with the
Yeah, a
weather
little bit.
game that we're talking about here, I mean, it may happen that way.
But I like Zay Flowers floor.
I do. Okay. I
But,
do.
you know,
like
because
the
even last
Flowers
week
book.
he was getting peppered with targets, even though he wasn't converting on them or doing great, and then he got some yards later. But
He did have a
had
late
10
game, and
targets, man.
I was writing
Yeah.
him off last week. I was not on that Zay
Yeah.
Flowers train.
I just like the
and then
targets.
Shame on me.
Against the Jags, who Tyson Campbell's out, like that secondary is already susceptible to the pass. I really like.
I'm gonna go Zay.
Yeah, let's go Zay. That
All
gives,
right, I'm
it
gonna-
gives me the best floor. It gives me the best feeling. If I go Swift and Zay Flowers here, like I feel okay.
So not
there.
to be poetic or anything, but Prescott Swifty Flowers.
Oh, I like it.
Wow, very nice.
I mean, it would have
nice.
worked better if we went Fields, but whatever.
Yeah,
Prescott
Fields
Swift
of Flowers.
in the field.
Field of
But-
Oh, okay. But
We'll
sometimes
take
it's just.
Prescott.
But
with
that's
the lamb
poetry.
stack, and then you got
That's
Diggs.
showbiz,
That's
baby.
all right. It's all right. Let's not butcher it. Let's move it on.
Let's just move it on.
What?
Prescott Diggs Flowers.
And that's showbiz, baby. Dylan Fink, what's going on?
What's up, Dylan?
All full PPR. Got to pick two between Pollard, Reed, Cook, James Cook. And then, all right, so let's do that one first. We got to pick two: Pollard, Reed, and Cook. We got to bench one between
Pollard, Reed, and Cook. We got a bench one.
Bench and Cook. No, right? You don't
Oh,
want
no,
to.
I don't want to bench Cook.
I
I don't wanna bench Pollard.
I don't want to bench Jaden Reed either.
That's what I mean.
So he's got a tough
Well,
tilt off the bat.
Yeah. Okay. This
I'm
is
gonna
tough.
bench Cook on that one.
Right. But you don't want to.
I don't like it,
I mean,
but
Dallas
that's
has
what I'm
given
gonna
up
do.
the second fewest points to running backs, which makes it
Yeah.
a scary
Yeah.
start. But they're not as strong versus pass catching backs. This is something I
Right.
wrote down. So I mean, you credit Joe Brady, but
Let's go Pollard and Jaden
since
Reed.
he
though.
came in, Cook's been.
I think I like the other side of it.
Yeah, I like Love today, and I like Reed in that
I like
matchup
Dallas
against
to be able to
the
move
Bucs
the ball
secondary.
a little bit better than Buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to go Pollard. I'll go Pollard over Cook. So yeah, let's go that. Let's bench Cook.
All
there.
right.
Okay,
So
yeah, let's
that
do
was
that.
the pick two.
All right, and then we had to pick one between Waddle, Jaden Reed, between Waddle and Reed.
I'm going
Give me Reed.
Reed. Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that either. One.
yeah. Jets like even without having their corners healthy the entire season are still like 1 or 2 against the wide receiver in fantasy, and
It's true.
I don't expect much from that offense,
No, it's a
especially if
bad
Hill's not there.
weather
We just look
game.
really
O
bad.
line, your O line too.
It's so atrocious, dude.
It
You have
is
no
so
idea.
bad.
Listen, they lost Robert Hunt, the right guard, now too. So you're missing your left tackle, your center, and your right guard.
And anyone out there
Bro.
that is playing Tua and you can find a decent replacement,
Yeah.
do so.
Go get Sam Howell.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a
Go-
great
Go
game.
get somebody else. Yeah, no, dude, you
Mhm.
can't.
Mhm.
It's absolutely no start for me. I'm wearing this jersey. I'm hopeful. I love my team and all that, but there's no way
Is
Quick-
Tyreek going to play today?
he's going to try to tough it out, but he's going to be limited and it's going to look bad. And I hope he doesn't really re-aggravate that injury. My biggest concern is Quinnen freaking Williams against backup centers and guards. It's so ugly. Like it could be so bad for Tua, like bad. He's going to be in the backfield all day long. He's already a game wrecker. He would have done it to the healthy guys. Now what's he going to do against replacement level players? Where we activated guys off
Mhm.
practice squad to play in this game, to like rotate in and out against one of the best defenses in football. I don't like this game at all. No, give me Jaden Reed all day.
Does
Yeah,
it change
Jaden
your
Reed should have
opinion?
a great game.
I think so too. Does it change your opinion at all if Tyreek Hill, if we knew he was out right now?
No,
No.
Okay, I didn't
because
think
even
so.
though listen, Waddle could end up getting a whole bunch of those bubbles and a lot of that work in the jet sweep work, and they might get creative and give him the ball in different ways.
Mhm.
So PPR wise, he could score 5, 6, 7 points off of that. But I just don't expect him to get much down the field. And do we have time to throw? We don't have time to throw.
I don't know if we have time for my little injection here, but Chris Godwin or Jalen Waddle asking for a friend.
Who's his friend playing against?
None of you.
All right. Well, I have a Chris.
I'll
Godwin.
go Waddle out of the fear that Godwin hasn't done much. He's been banged up, and he's going to face Jair Alexander probably a little bit. So I mean, even though Jair should be on my,
I think
Jair.
Jair
I
is
was
going
gonna
to be
hit
on
you.
Evans,
Evans.
yeah.
I
More
think
like-
should
Godwin Godwin's going to be sneaky, man.
Yeah, but I'll start Waddle. I'm not going to go. jump out a
Okay.
window.
All right. That's fair
That
enough.
one was targeted 11 times last week, so the ball was still going his way. It just didn't quite work out. He was a
We'll save
full
that for
participant in
another
practice
tilt
on
if we
Friday,
get
but we'll
Godwin
save it.
involved.
And it's
Yeah.
probably there. It's probably there.
But I'll take Reed over both of
All
them
right, cool.
Yeah,
And then real quick to finish it up with the defense here: Titans, Saints,
all day.
or Ravens.
Titans.
Titans.
Ravens against the Jags in the rain in a bad weather
No,
game?
no rain. The rain's going to be
Titans
passed.
against,
It's going to be a little breeze, and
Case
it's a night
Keenum.
game.
And
The Ravens scared me last week when I saw Puka and Cup running all over the field and doing whatever the hell they wanted.
And no Christian Kirk, though.
Yeah, but you still have
be an Evan Ingram
still,
game.
yeah, Evan Ingram big time. I think Etienne gets involved in the passing game. I like the Titans because what I saw, Harold Landry's back. That was a big thing of why they weren't that good for a long time, and he came back and he wreaked havoc on the Dolphins on Monday night. And against Davis Mills, like give me that. Like Davis Mills is gonna give you one. Like Houston, like we said, is banged up. They have nobody anywhere. It's a Devin Singletary game. They're already good against the run. I feel like the Titans could do a number to Houston today.
For sure.
Davis Milton.
Yeah.
Good tilt, Dylan. And and he's got one more follow-up down at the end. Pick one between Connor, Ford, and Singletary. Oh, Connor, Ford, Singletary, or CEH.
Ugh.
Woof. I mean, I was gonna jump out the window and say Ford quick, but
messed
Chicago's
up
been really good.
We messed up last week taking Ford over Cook.
Yeah.
But those are the games, man. I don't understand. Like it's football, bro. Like this thing is crazy. For every one you mess up, you get 3 right. I mean, you play your percentages, you know.
I think I do want to go Ford here. I mean, he's getting targets. He had 6 targets last week. He caught 5 of them. I know he's not really getting the goal line work. That's going to Hunt. Hunt's out and carried Ford
in the red zone, yeah,
9 to 5 times down there. Like
Ford might be the answer.
I think Ford might be.
I think it has to be
the best matchup on paper.
Yeah, anyway. I don't like Singletary or CEH's matchup against either one of those run defenses.
Yeah,
I
don't
want that. And then Connor against San Fran. I'll take Ford slightly over Connor, man.
Breaking news. First of all, breaking news. Justin has been.
Yeah.
Justin is back.
Oh, he's back.
Let's go.
It worked.
Welcome back, Justin. Let's go.
For those who don't know, I accidentally banned one of our longest time listeners.
Our on-field correspondent. He's out there in the field, unpaid intern.
And here he is. Donald is expected to play.
Oh.
So that now, right?
Doesn't really change much for me.
I think that tilt that we had from before. Didn't you say that?
With Howell,
it just
added to it. But I'm still he's great, but I'm still gonna go Howell.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But shout out to Justin.
Starting Howell over Mahomes is what we're saying.
Gotcha.
Shout out Justin. Welcome back.
So let's help Justin out with his tight end here. So between Waller or Goddard.
Goddard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't trust Waller.
Not yet.
Not first game back, man.
And Goddard has a decent matchup, so I don't care what the Seahawks do. Like he can do work.
I think Waller scores today.
Wow.
That'd be great.
I have him on my anytime list.
Would you play Waller or would you play Logan Thomas?
Logan Thomas.
Logan Thomas.
Waller or Dalton Schultz?
Dalton Schultz.
You see how much it hurt him in the face?
I don't know if it was the tilt or the screwdriver that were trading.
I mean, those are all good matchups too.
It's orange juice.
Rams are 30th against tight ends.
Man juice
for Thomas. Yeah, but I'm gonna go Goddard here. But I think on my anytime list, I think Waller gets in the end zone today.
Wow, spicy! I like
spicy against the Saints. I don't even know if anybody scores. Everybody's buying the fever, the DeVito.
I love him. I really do. I think it's great. I really do.
Yep.
And Guy Burton, what's going on? Welcome in.
Welcome in, Guy.
MC, what's up?
Oh, welcome in, thanks, guys.
Let's go. Seeing some
You're in the playoff, baby. Get ready to lift some trophies. Our tilters all lift trophies, dude. This is what we do. We lift trophies.
This is what we do. I want to jump back up here to Bud Johnson. What's up, Bud?
Hollywood.
There's another Jeff Johnson. Not that that's your first name, but there's another one that was in the tilt last week who had the same name.
Yeah.
Don't call that man by his government. That's
I didn't. I called the other guy by his government.
It was a doppelnamer.
A doppelnamer, Jeff Johnson last week. Yeah.
Well, we got to help out Bud here because he can't hit a parlay to save his life, so he wants help with one guy to score. We will get to that because I have an anytime list that I put together. Waller is on that list, but he's a little more risky. But I have some anytimes that we'll go over.
Let's
from any 3 1 o'clock games.
Anytime touchdown in the 1 o'clock games.
Nobody's
Henry.
Swaggy.
Derrick Henry.
Mostert.
Kyron Williams. Oh, the 1 o'clock games.
Mostert.
Yeah, Mostert had 2 touchdowns last time, 90 yards.
Yeah,
I
like. He had 2 last week versus Tennessee. He had 2 week 12 versus the Jets, so he's getting 2 today. Yeah.
Let's go Mostert.
I'm gonna write down that. Yep. Little Henry.
Multiple touchdowns. Chris Henry.
A little Mostert in there.
If I would have put down 2 touchdowns for each of those guys
Monday night. It was Monday night.
Oh man.
Here's the thing too. Usually when Derrick Henry scores once, he scores twice.
Yeah.
It's snowing in Vermont.
It is definitely.
You guys know about the Italian Yeti?
No.
No, what is the Italian Yeti?
The spaghetti.
Oh.
Oh, how about another anytime
Call him
a
the
little
spaghetti.
a little throw out a little Zeke in the end zone? Zeke against Kansas City?
That game could be 3-0 or 6-0. Well, I think it actually ends 14-3.
What time is that game? Is that a 1 o'clock?
14-3. That's a crazy 14-3
Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Really? I said 13-3 earlier. You like 14-3, huh?
14-3, huh? Over under 37.5. Kansas City by 8. I still don't believe that line, but all right. So that's a good place to start. I feel like for some many times for Bud. We'll
Yeah.
pepper some more in as we're going along.
I like the boy Bijan.
Oh, I have Bijan on that list too.
Yeah.
He's not a 1 o'clocker, is he?
Yes, he is. Bijan against the Panthers. Give me that.
Yeah, I have that on my list. And the other one
Yeah.
I have
Saquon.
is I have Swift.
Saquon.
I have Mostert, Bijan, Kamara, Swift, and believe it or not,
I like
this is a
Kamara.
long
I like
stretch.
Kamara.
I think this is really sneaky, so don't do this unless you're really risking for it. But I think Debo scores on the ground today.
Oh, again, huh?
I think Debo gets a rushing touchdown today. Week 11 versus Arizona.
Stick that somewhere in the parlay in a little bit.
He did it week 11. I think that was.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one's at 4 o'clock. Bud Johnson won at 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we'll go Bijan, Barkley, Kamara, one of those three. I like Zeke.
Stay
as a
away
sneaky
from
one.
Barkley. Stay away from
Why?
Barkley. No.
From who?
Why stay away from Barkley?
I
Because
don't
he's playing
like
the Saints. I'm not scared of the Saints no more.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes, eh. And so we touched on this one too. Thomas or Waller. We already
We
went
went
over this one,
Thomas.
right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went
We're
Thomas.
going-
Especially half point PPR.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
guess it really doesn't matter too much because they're the same position. But
Crook and Kamish.
hey, Crook.
What's going on? Good morning. Back in the playoffs for the first time in a few years. Let's go. Trying to beat the 8 seed, beating the 1. And flex for PPR. DJ Moore or Ken Walker. He's got Bijan Robinson and Ty Chandler already playing. Okay.
Ty
Okay.
Chandler had a
Okay.
game
Okay.
yesterday,
Yep.
man.
There you go.
Love
Okay.
it. Great move. You
Let's
got
go.
B-Rob going.
Great move.
That looks great. DJ Moore versus Ken
Grant Delpit is
Walker.
out. Maybe Denzel Ward also. Maurice Hurst and Okoronkwo also out. Full practice on Friday for DJ Moore. 10
I'm
targets
going
last
DJ,
week.
man.
DJ, man.
DJ.
Give me DJ.
I think he gives you a higher ceiling than Ken Walker against the Eagles run defense.
Birds can stop the run, cannot stop the pass.
Yeah, give me DJ.
Do we know if Charbonnet's playing in that one?
I think he's projected to play. I think the Pete Carroll said he's going to play. That he's going to
I
have
know
both
Ken
guys
Walker was
available.
cleared.
Yeah, he said he's going to
Yeah.
have both guys available. So
Zach Charbonnet has no injury designation.
yeah, he's
so
good.
Okay.
He's
All
gonna
right.
play. Okay. So that
I'm
would
here
eat
for
into
it.
that too. Yeah. So we're gonna go DJ. Good luck, Crooked. Or wait, hold up, back up. Or would you sit Waddle or Debo for DJ?
It would be closer for Debo or DJ. I think.
I would.
Oof.
Would
Well,
you
no, I'm
sit
starting.
Waddle for.
Yeah, I'm starting Debo all day.
Yeah, I would start. Yeah, I'm not
But would
starting
you start
Waddle.
DJ over Waddle?
I would,
Yeah.
given the O-line difficulties going up against the
Yeah.
Jets. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I would. Yeah, that's scary. Tommy DeVito's agent. I love it. You see what
He's the
they
best,
did on,
Justin. That dude's the best.
He just won an award.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
great. They
He
did it
should've
on
won
Jimmy
multiple
Fallon.
ones.
Sports
They did a whole
region.
He's embracing the full Italian thing, bro. He's talking about his grandma
love
and where
it.
she's from, and he
He's
pronounces
in the
everything like he's
same
from
group
over there.
as Frank O'Hara.
But he's not from Italy.
Franco Harris.
You know, he was born here.
Frank
He's
O'Hara.
from Boston.
Carmine?
He's a writer, man. He wrote a book with
running
his
back.
daughter. Like, he's not this guy.
Who looks like Carmine?
Yeah.
He looks a little like Carmine.
You
Yeah.
didn't see the
Frank-
you didn't
Franco
see
Harris
Swanson?
does.
Maybe see if I can.
Oh, I
find
know.
it.
Skinny,
I know.
he's skinny. Oh, Franco Harris does look like Carmine.
Yo, no, Franco Harris looks exactly like Carmine.
Oh, but you're talking about the agent, yeah.
I'm talking about the agent and his award
Oh.
that he won.
Yeah, it was for what was it for? Italian something, wasn't it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could search Tommy
Yo,
DeVito and
I love it,
his
man. I think it's so
agent's
great.
face will pick up.
It's awesome. It's awesome. But I'm saying he's embracing the full character. Like, they're giving it full. Like, he's like fully Italian. They're gonna have so many commercials in the Northeast. They're gonna be in every sub shop.
Mhm.
There's gonna be at
and
the
I'm sorry,
DeVito,
Tommy.
DeVito.
My
Scorsese's
chicken
gonna put him in a
cutlets
movie.
are the best. Sorry.
He's gonna make a cameo in a Scorsese.
He did a
movie.
video with Kujin. You see that? We did a video
I
with
need a
Kujin.
personal
Guy
chef
does
just to
food.
make him cutlets.
There you go.
I could do that.
You could
Sorry,
do that.
moms.
I was gonna say Tommy DeVito's mom's on that, bro.
Yeah.
And they haven't
That's
paid for a
true.
meal
Yeah,
set
it
in
can't be
weeks. They've
moms.
been getting food sent to them from all the local restaurants. They
Mm.
just people just sending them food.
Justin says he
That's-
sees the line now also for Kansas City at -9. I don't know. I don't see that. That's crazy.
I don't like it. I don't trust
Okay.
them right now.
It's
We'll
I
see.
see
We'll
it on
jump back around to
ESPN
it.
at -8 Kansas City.
Oh, look at the commish going out here. Fields
This
over
is
Howell. I
going
mean,
Fields over Howell.
I don't hate it. They're not far away. They're not far.
They're
Like
close.
it depends on if Fields runs one in. If he gets, maybe they break a long touchdown somehow against the Browns. But matchup wise, I like Howell against the Rams more than I like Fields against the Browns.
I think I do.
Yeah,
I think I do
think
too.
the Rams just can give up more points through the air.
Yeah.
What was Fields' ball security like last week? Did he?
He was all right.
He did not. Let me see. Rushing, fumbled. No, didn't fumble. Okay.
No,
All right.
no.
I'm
It's
thinking
Myles
of two.
Garrett. Myles Garrett's
Oh,
back,
he's
right?
playing. It's just he's a little banged up, but he's playing. But I don't think they have your boy Delpit this week. And I don't think they have another one of their linebackers. Denzel Ward did come back. They do have Newsome. Like their secondary is okay, intact, but Garrett's a little banged up.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that
Yeah, Delpit just got that contract and then he went down last week.
dude.
It went
Terrible
down, yeah.
timing. Terrible timing.
Awful.
Yeah, good luck, Crooked Commish.
Yes, sir. Justin got to get one here. One PPR got to start. Kincaid, Thielen, or London? Ooh. Kincaid, Thielen, or London?
It's either Thielen or London for me. I don't like the fact that Dawson Knox is back.
He didn't do anything to him last week though. It didn't
It's his first week
Kincaid
back.
still
He's a
got
little
no.
banged up,
Knox
though.
was back last week.
I think Kincaid, it just acts like that second target in the offense.
Are you? Yeah. I agree.
I don't know if we could trust London in this matchup.
Well, you can't trust London ever. He's almost like Gabe Davis, where it's like, I'm going to give you almost nothing, then I'll have a good game. And then I'll give you almost nothing, and then I'll have a good game. Like,
I'm going Kincaid here, boys.
I think I am too. Think about
I'm
this.
not trusting
right?
Thielen
Think about
no, I can't.
or London.
Think about the game scripts here. I think quick passes over the middle to kind of avoid Dallas corners could mean.
Is Dallas bad against the tight end? Are they like lower tier? Yeah, I think they
Middle.
are.
Mid-tier,
Middle of the
14th,
field.
Mid-tier.
14th, 9 a game. But I think that a lot of passes over the middle. I think you're going to see. I mean, he hasn't had, what is it, 6? He's had at least 6 targets and 5 receptions.
So you guys are saying I should start
7
Kincaid
games.
over Pitts?
No.
Oh,
I
Unless
might.
you're playing against me.
I'm not playing you.
All right, yeah.
I would start Kincaid over Pitts.
Yes, I would. I would start Kincaid
Mhm.
over Pitts. I'm afraid that we're all playing each other.
You're
this
playing
week.
Mr. Swanson. You're not playing me.
Oh.
That's next week.
Sorry.
I mean, it's not like, it's not like we're going to talk anybody and any of us out of what we've already set in our lineups. Well, also we might because
No, you just did it. You just did. I just put.
I know I do that a lot.
Jaden
yeah.
Reed is now in my lineup.
Yeah, okay. I don't know
I'm
why.
still leaving him on the
saying
bench. I
that.
have better options.
I'm trying to convince myself you did not do it.
I'm happy Amon-Ra St. Brown learned how to flip into the end zone yesterday.
And not hurt himself.
Please stop doing that, everybody.
Yeah, relax.
It was awesome.
Yes.
That was an awesome play.
Yeah.
He was going to get clipped.
Yeah.
And he just jumped over the man.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This was going back to Jim Rambo's question about.
He said it was half point PPR.
Said it was half point PPR. I don't think
I'm still going Aaron Jones.
Still going Aaron Jones. Okay.
Over Connor.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. And let's go up to Dame Roche, Dynasty League. Need a tight end and 2 flex to start. He has Kincaid, he has Chig, or likely Gabe Davis, Achane, Mechie, or Rashad White. Foreman, comma.
Ooh. Is there a second part of this? Or?
All right, so I don't think so. I think maybe
He needs 2 flex. I like Rashad White.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kincaid at tight end.
I think I like
Achane or
Rashad White is definitely in there for me.
yes.
So that's one.
tight end and 2 flex.
And then out of the tight ends, I like Kincaid. But I like Chig and Likely too.
Likely too, man. I don't.
Yeah.
Let me.
Likely came alive last week, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. He had that long touchdown.
5 for 83 and 1. Yeah.
He had a long touchdown, so that helped out the stats. It wasn't looking good for a little while there. I know because I had him in my DFS lineups.
Foreman.
Jacksonville 29th against the tight end.
So do we start to? I mean, it's whether you like Achane or Likely for me. I'll go Kincaid and Rashad White are must starts out of this whole list right here. and then it's either whether it's likely or HN. After that, I'll leave up to you two.
I don't like the fact that if HN gets a little bit, he's got the toe. I don't.
So bad. Yeah, I know.
It came up late, didn't it?
No, I think he was.
No, he's been banged up.
He was banged up all week. He was limited in practice yesterday.
Okay.
I don't really think they need him if they have Mostert doing his thing.
They like to use them both a little bit, but yeah,
A little bit, but
I'll go likely. If you guys want to put likely in the flex, I'm okay with that.
I think
I'm saying he put Foreman in there, so Deontay Foreman against Cleveland. I don't love that. So, and I don't want to take a chance on Mechie only because if it was Stroud and all those wide receivers were out, Mechie might be a sneaky little dart throw right here. But I don't like anything with Davis
mean,
Mills.
if HN is a go, I really want to put him in
Over likely, right? You have to, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be likely over Kincaid.
No, I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not doing that. No.
Do we keep? Wait, when you said Mills,
Yeah.
Case Keenum's starting, is he not?
No, they brought in Davis Mills last week. I mean, is he starting?
Case Keenum's starting.
Oh no! Oh, then
Yeah.
I still don't like Mechie.
No,
But I
I'm
do
not
like. It
messing
makes me
with
like Schultz
Mechie.
more. It makes me like Schultz more.
Yeah, I mean that
He's
goes
a
up.
professional quarterback. Like he's gonna throw the ball to the tight end a little bit.
Oh man, this was
far
all right.
as
So
DFS
I'm going
is-
White, Kincaid, and Likely.
White, Kincaid, and HN. O line be
White.
damned. White's like the only one I'm definitely starting.
I'm playing White. I'm playing HN, and I'll stick with Kincaid with you.
All right.
Okay. All
But
right.
likely
Cool.
is a
I like
close
likely,
one.
but
That one's tough.
good
That
tilt.
is
Dan.
tough. Yeah, good tilt. Timberette, good morning. Happy playoffs.
Happy playoffs. I like that.
Happy
Playoffs should be a holiday.
playoffs. Whoa, chat. Let's go. Thank you for everybody who's hopping in. Let's get to these
Yes,
tilts.
sir.
Thank you. It is 10:48. Oh, I thought it was later than that. Let's go. Cool. We got time. We haven't even hit the button yet, but I have a feeling it's coming. Tim Barrett, Jerome Ford, or CEH got to start 1-4 PPR.
It's Ford.
I'm going to go Ford here. Yep. Cool. All right. Mimsy. Shut up, Mimsy.
Welcome in, Mimsy.
What's up, Mimsy? Good morning. We got it. Mimsy's got a tasty one. Let's go. Half point PPR, 6-point touchdowns.
Okay.
Okay. HN if he plays, Ridley or Zay Flowers. Also, does Zay Flowers get a bump in value if I'm playing against Lamar Jackson?
I like that little contrarian play type
like
thing
that,
where you just eat into the guy's points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then,
I take Zay no matter what here though, whether I'm playing against Lamar or not.
Yeah, I think he's the safest bet.
Safest bet.
Yeah, me too.
HN and Ridley could blow up theoretically. You know,
Sure,
you saw
but-
it last week with Puka and Cooper Kupp both eating and Ridley run similar type routes as those two guys.
Mhm.
But I don't trust the ankle on Trevor Lawrence, and I'd rather play safe and go with Zay Flowers. Same game, you know. Give me Zay Flowers.
I want to know if HN's actually going to play.
We'll know at 11:30.
That's a 1
But
o'clock
then
game, right?
the problem with HN is, like Mr. Swanson said, like if it's a little bit bad, if it starts to go the wrong way or starts to not feel good,
Right.
and then you'll start to see Jeff Wilson and Salvon Ahmed. Like they don't care. They believe in a system, not necessarily the Joes. They believe in the X's and O's.
They do.
Fair.
So we're going Zay here, and I like that little
Yeah.
bump in value playing against Lamar, that little contrarian piece, as you said, Juan. So,
Yeah, eat into
Mimsy,
it.
that was a tasty one. Let's go, Zay.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Ball glove blueprint.
Oh man, he's on a roll.
I'm like 5 weeks in a
He
row
gets
right now.
ball glove
go.
blueprint right every time. Oh my god, I think that's the first time I said it right.
It's likely.
No,
Yeah, pick one PPR tight end, Darren Waller or Likely.
yeah, it's likely.
I mean, it's Likely, right? Like you want to start
Yeah,
Waller. I think he's a sneaky DFS John. I think he's a good. I still think Waller has a chance to score, but in your fantasy playoffs, you go Likely here.
like
Yep. And we're starting Mostert for Bud. I think
Henry
Juan
and
already
Mostert.
picked a third. Yeah,
yeah.
got that. Milena, what's going on? Welcome in.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Don DeCate, welcome in. Let's go. Jim Rambo, have we heard anything about Taysom Hill? Indeed.
He's
Taysom Hill is
playing, I
playing.
believe.
He is playing.
Yeah.
And Chris Olave is still questionable.
Almost
Did not practice
doubtful
on
now.
Friday.
Yeah, man,
it
I'm
feels
scared of that
doubtful,
one.
right?
Yeah, that
Feels
one
doubtful to
doubt.
me.
Mhm.
The last post from Adam Schefter on the X app about 40 minutes ago was,
Mm.
while the Saints want to see how Chris Olave's ankle feels in pregame warmups, one source said there is doubt that the standout wide receiver plays today. Not good,
Get ready.
Bob.
Get ready for a backup.
It's all right. I'm on bye this week. Actually, I have him in a playoff matchup that somehow the 6th seed, I'm the 3rd seed in the playoffs. And yes, I had the second highest score in the league. And somehow I'm not number 2. Damn divisions. Get rid of them.
Get rid of divisions.
The division's got to go.
Then the 6th seed is actually a team that I've beaten twice already this year. Once by a fingernail last week, but now I have to play him again. He's going to beat me.
Yo, you want to hear a worse beat than that? Everybody loves a bad beat story. Same record as my cousin Jeff. Shout out cousin Jeff. And in the family league, divisions came into play. We tied the season series. We had the same record. I had more points than him. They qualified me as clinched, gave me the little X and everything. And then the actual tiebreaker goes to division record.
Wow.
And I lost to division record. That's why I didn't make the playoffs. And now my team had, guess what?
Wow.
Jameer Gibbs and Sam Laporta already going, and the Colts defense already going off for me this week. I'm going to score the highest points of the week, and I'm out of the playoffs on the 7th seed. Terrible.
Unreal.
Get rid of
no more divisions. Yeah, get body.
Yeah, for sure. Justin says also with Singletary, there is a new quarterback, right? And basically all the wide receivers are out for the
I thought it
Texans.
was Mills, man. I didn't know it was Case Keenum, bro.
Yeah, it's Keenum. So he's thinking that Singletary should get solid volume with his total not over 40. Yeah, because that game is what, 38.5, 39?
There's a few of those clunkers today.
Something like that. I could see that happening, but with
The
that
Saints
other
and
tilt,
Giants, the Browns, and the Bears. There's a couple low ones.
we get to jump on down to Dan Roche. He's got another one here. Gabe Davis or OBJ does not trust Davis this week.
Nope.
2 receivers are Devontae Smith as his wide receiver
Love him.
1. Wide receiver 2 is Jaden Reed and needs
Love
a wide
him.
receiver 3 to pick between those. And then
It's
Dallas or
OBJ.
Baltimore
OBJ.
defense.
OBJ.
Yeah, so I would go
And
OBJ.
give me the
2.
Baltimore defense. Yeah, because Josh Allen's gonna give you one, but they could be 41-40 at the end of that game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm scared of that. I'm scared of the shootout. I'm scared of him dropping 400 on Dallas. You know.
Yeah, I'll take Baltimore defense too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Same.
Cool. And Juan, you want to say it?
Ball glove blueprint.
Let's go. We're doing it. Chef, do you want to try?
Ball glove blueprint.
See, it's not easy. It's
I
difficult.
heard a blueprint in there. Not
It's a blueprint.
It's
Ball
so hard.
glove blueprint.
Oh, if you say it like that, I mean,
yeah, but I mean,
BALL.
it gets easier. All right, full PPR.
LGLOVE.
That's
sorry.
pretty good.
There you go. Full
Chef was a
PPR
cheerleader.
picking RB2 in a flex between Mostert, Achane. The Dolphin double down is back. It's back
No.
again. Brees Hall and Zay Flowers. So we got to pick an RB2 in a flex.
Mostert.
Mostert.
Brees and Zay.
Well, we can only do 2.
Pick an RB and a flex. It's
So-
Mostert.
Oh,
and
one
Zay.
RB on RB2. All right, not 2 RBs. All right. Mostert. Oh no, Mostert and Brees. What? Mostert and Zay?
Mhm.
Really? Explain yourself.
I feel like
Brees Hall against the Miami defense.
Yeah. Yeah. What made you like? They didn't look great against Derrick Henry and them, and we lost Jerome Baker. Both safeties are out. We don't have Jalen Phillips. Our offense is gonna stink on ice. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm a Dolphin, like sad, beaten down fan.
Right, but you also have a little more insight into.
Well, I mean, I just named a bunch of injuries that could affect the game. I mean, if you don't have both your safeties, your starting middle linebacker, and your best edge rusher, I mean, that probably doesn't help your cause. And Brees Hall gets a little bump up.
All right.
I'm starting Mostert because I have to, because of the 90 yards and 2 touchdowns that he keeps putting up every other week. Like, you got to start Mostert.
As long as Brees scores a touchdown this week, he'll outscore Zay Flowers.
Yeah, I mean, Zay probably. I don't know if Zay gives you the best floor. I think I'm just going to start
Brees is
Mostert and
safer
Brees.
floor. Yeah,
Just
I
give me
agree with
Mostert and
that.
Brees.
Yeah,
Mostert
Brees
and
is
Brees.
safer floor.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
I don't hate Zay though. I think you're going to be fine.
No,
Yeah.
but I think it's a floor ceiling thing.
100%.
Yeah. Vincent Sacco, what's
It's
up?
your
in the
wine
bathroom.
guy.
What's up, wine guy?
It's my wine guy, bro.
Another
That's
just
I
throwing
love
chicken
seeing the
cutlets
wine
in.
guy in here,
Love
bro. Love you, bro.
Love it,
Nah,
man.
bro. Mine are the best.
I don't know. The wine guy makes it mean chicken cutlet, cuz I mean, you're the chef. Bow down to the chef. You made some ribs that blew my mind. You make all kinds of good stuff.
Those
But the
ribs.
wine guy got the cutlet game down, bro. Fed his twin boys on chicken cutlets. He's the man, bro.
Bob Dole, Hill, and Jefferson have let Bob Dole down.
Bob Dole.
Best will be fifth
Yeah.
place. It's been, I know. It's been a tough ride. It sucks.
I
Taysom
kind of
Hill,
liked the
speaking of
15
Hill,
points I got yesterday from Justin Jefferson. I was like, thank you, sir. Welcome back.
wasn't sure if it was going to happen.
No, me neither.
All right, so another tight end tilt here. This one's a little tougher for me. Taysom Hill or
Where
likely?
Brooklyn at? Mini Jordan.
Man, Jordan.
Many Jordan.
Give me likely.
Likely.
Yeah. I feel like this is a likely for the floor here.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the
I think
wine
it's
guy,
likely for
Bud
the floor
Johnson.
and
The
the
family's
ceiling.
here.
Mm-hmm. Who else we got in here? We got the wine guy in here. We have Bud Johnson in here.
Justin's
Rebus
back.
is in here.
Rebus was in
Justin
here.
came back.
Justin's back. Like, let's go. Where is Hyde?
I saw Glenn Rosario somewhere in there.
Did you? Oh, let me go
Yeah,
find.
yeah.
Let me go find Glenn Rosario. Hold on.
That's my cousin
Hold on.
Glenn right there.
Let's go.
Oh,
We back.
We back. We're here. We're
Parlay
there.
boys.
We're
There it
everywhere,
is.
baby. The
Mhm.
Parlay boys. We got to chat with the Parlay boys. We send each other pictures all the time of these parlays that we do. Crazy stuff. Shout out
Floyd
cousin
Brown's
Glenn
in
and
the chat.
the Mays Landing Lakers varsity football team for winning their championship. They went undefeated. They did tie one game, but I'm still calling it undefeated. Damn it, they went undefeated. And shout out to Glenn, who's the head football coach of that team. Proud of you, bro.
Let's go, Glenn. Let's go.
Yeah.
Family's here today. I love
Yes,
that.
sir.
Floyd Brown's in the chat. What's going on?
Welcome
A
in.
lot
Welcome
of bad
in.
weather games for Floyd
Yeah.
Brown. So should he play Flacco or pick up Murray, Levis, Baker, or Carr?
I think I like Flacco out of that whole crew.
Well, here's
I know the Bears have been playing a
I
lot
might
better
not.
defense lately. Levis against Houston?
Flacco's whole
No.
O-line is dismantled. Jedrick Wills, Jack Conklin, DeJuan Jones. Add in Montez Sweat to that whole mix of things.
Yeah.
When he's getting pressured, he's only like before that, the number was double what this number is. It's like 34.8% of our completion percentage is 30.8%. In the situation it is now when he's getting pressure. Before that, it was like upwards of 60. With the whole O-line getting dismantled like that, I really don't like what I see. I know he's just going to YOLO and throw the ball a lot.
But he's
But
going to have to get rid of it quick.
right.
So, Murray, you want to play Murray against the Niners?
I
You want
don't
to
know
play
if I
Levis
wanna
against
play-
I think I want to play Carr against the Giants.
See, that's that Homer, like, beating down fan thing again. They've been playing better defense lately, too. And then you're no Olave, like,
Yeah, if Olave sits, then that's a no.
you know,
I think it's Flacco for me, man.
You really
I
think so?
Yeah, I think it has to be, bro, by default. Like, I don't want to start
What about
Baker
Levis?
against the Packers. That's the one. That's the one that I might be like, okay, the kid YOLOs, he runs the ball. He's gonna throw it to D-Hop. Houston should be down. They should be winning. I saw what he did against the Dolphins, so I got
That's
a little
what
bit
I'm
of
afraid of. I'm
cloud in
afraid
my
that
mind.
Houston's going to be down and they're just going to run the ball. That's what I'm afraid of.
I don't know, man. I think I might even like Traylon Burks this week, like for a lucky little $3,000 DFS situation. But I'm gonna start Flacco here. Out of these guys, I'll start Flacco.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah,
What about Baker against the Packers?
he just hasn't been doing it, dude. Like even when he has matchups, he
really
hasn't been doing it.
hasn't been,
And
yeah.
every time, I know it might be a jersey number thing because I'm one of those geeks and I know everybody's jersey number everywhere. But when I see 23 lining up against Mike Evans, it scares the daylights out of me. I get Marshawn Lattimore flashbacks, and if Jair Alexander is going to be on Mike Evans and he takes him away, with Godwin being a little banged up, I feel like it's a Rashad White game, if anything. Maybe a little Kate Otten
I think
again.
it's closer to his floor than his ceiling.
Yeah, it's just Baker hasn't done much, and that offense wants to be conservative. They just want to grind games out at this point of the season. I like Flacco to YOLO. The guy that's going to give you the best chance at a 300-yard game and throwing 50 times is probably Flacco.
Okay. All right. You know what? I don't like
Kyler.
offensive
Let's
line
take
being-
Baker out of it. He hasn't thrown
No,
over 200 yards.
That's what
in
I
like
mean. He doesn't
3
throw over
weeks.
200 yards,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't like Olave being out for Carr.
No,
Levis is
and
the only
Carr's
one that I
already
feel like
checking
would
it
be
down.
close. It's really between Levis and Flacco for me here. I really don't like how banged up the O-line is. It's just totally dismantled for Flacco, but
I don't hate
he's
Murray either,
also a
though.
veteran who he can find ways around that. He just throws the ball so many times. He's probably going to make a mistake or two, but
Yeah, like just let him keep throwing it.
He's gonna pepper and
He's
Joku
gonna
with
have to
targets.
throw the ball
Like, yeah.
to stay in this game.
Yo,
And
isn't
he's not in anything like for next season. He's just like, all right, I'm here to win and get paid.
Yo, is Njoku's over under like 39.5 for yards? Like, kind of ridiculous if I don't put that in all my parlays today. Like, for him to hit the over, he's been crushing it.
he has been. Yeah.
And 39.5 yards feels like halftime. Like, he can get that on a drive.
Well, I mean, he only got 17 yards against the Rams.
Njoku?
Mhm.
Yeah, but that was what, a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks.
That was before Flacco.
No.
That was with Flacco.
I think that was Flacco's first.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he found out who he is.
Yeah, in the
last
next
week.
game, he scored 6 for 91 and 2.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's Flacco here, Floyd.
yeah.
All right.
Great tilt
All
though,
right,
Floyd
go
Brown.
Flacco.
Welcome in and great tilt. And I go Flacco for sure.
All right. I'm glad we talked that out. Mini Jordan needs another full PPR. Choose a wide receiver. Choose a wide receiver and a tight end between Rashid Shaheed, Romeo Dobbs, Dontavian Wicks, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Pop Douglas, and Noah Brown. Wide receiver and a tight end.
Sounds like he said, I pulled out my revolver.
Wide receiver and a tight
Pull out
end.
my revolver.
Where's the
Yeah.
tight end?
Next
then?
line is.
Uh,
Where's the tight end?
Yeah, no tight end. He might have another one
Jason
down the way.
Wicks, let's go on down. Maybe it's not. I don't see it.
Well, we said Wicks might be a little banged up. Shaheed's playing, right?
Oh, maybe it was Taysom or Likely. That was just
The other
question
one, yeah,
before,
probably, yeah. So we went likely there.
All right.
Is Shaheed playing? Yes.
believe
Yeah,
so.
yes, he is. He is. So even with the banged up Olave, Rashid gets a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's making it tough. I would have screamed Dobbs real quick, but like
I
Noah
feel
Brown.
like JSN
I
could
don't think
be-
Noah Brown's playing.
Noah Brown
I'm
is
staying
Noah
away
Brown
from
is
JSN because of Seattle. We don't know there's question marks around Geno Smith, and that would definitely change the outcome there.
I think he's gonna play.
Noah
I don't know.
Brown
Will he play?
didn't practice limited Friday.
Yeah, he was
Probably-
limited. That's why. I mean, he's probably gonna play. If he was limited, he'll play.
Yeah,
But I don't like that
Mhm.
anyway. Case Keenum, I don't like that anyway. I'd rather have Dobbs or Shaheed. Probably gonna go Dobbs here.
I think I will go Dobbs here just because of the.
Yeah.
It's really just Dobbs and Reed, and then Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Catching the ball. If he even plays, man, we got to get some of these injury designations out. A lot
in
of
about
these
a half
folks are
hour,
gonna
we'll know a
be-
lot
I
more.
think Shaheed has a higher ceiling.
Oh,
Than
the ceiling
Dobbs.
for sure. The ceiling is 100%.
Giants backfield, like, I mean, he's not going to be shadowed by any of them. I
Even
think
if he was, I
he
ain't
could
scared of
beat
none of them.
Deontay Banks. He could
Yeah.
beat a Dory Jackson.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of leaning Shaheed here over Dobbs. If we're flexing one guy to have a better day, I think
If we're going ceiling and all that, then yeah, for sure. But I just Dobbs feels safe to me. But yeah, I'll go Shaheed over him if you want to. I won't make a big tilt about it.
All right, I'm gonna look at targets real quick between the two.
Jamel
So-
Dean.
I don't. If I knew Geno was healthy, I wouldn't be scared of JSN either.
Right.
Like,
But there's a
because-
question mark there, so we kind of have to stay
Because
away
if,
from
if
it.
there's no Slay, you lost Maddox earlier on in the year. I mean, I don't hate that matchup for JSN, but you have good tilts here, Mini Jordan. I mean, you don't have too much of a bad way to go. Like I'm staying away from Pop Douglas. I'm going to stay away from Noah Brown.
Yeah.
Wicks definitely leaving down on the back burner. So it's between Dobbs, Shaheed, and JSN. Because we don't know about Geno, and because the ceiling's higher for Shaheed, and there's no Olave, let's go Rashid Shaheed.
I'm going with Shaheed here.
Yeah.
It's close. It's very close. Great tilt, Mini Jordan.
Man, that is close. I'm looking at. I might go Dobbs here.
I mean,
You wouldn't be mad at you.
I
I
wouldn't
might
be
go
mad at it.
Dobbs here. I
Dobbs
also
feels
like out of the
safer, but
15
Shaheed.
red zone targets he's got, he has caught 6 of them.
Yeah, it's just been a couple weeks for Dobbs. It's been a couple of weeks of where Christian Watson got him the 1 week, and then Jalen Reed's been getting them. You know what I mean? So, but if you go Dobbs, I won't be mad, Mr. Swanson. We can be split on this one, but I'm gonna go ride with the chef and go Rashid Shaheed.
And I'm not mad at you guys either. I'm gonna lean Dobbs. It's super close, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
lean Dobbs there too.
Great tilt, Mini Jordan.
Yeah, great tilt. Oof. Rob Davis. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Rob Davis has Stroud out today. Has Fields and Flacco on his bench going against each other today. Question is, who do I roll with? Thank you in advance.
Oof. Fields?
Ah,
No.
I
no, I
don't
mean,
know.
I kind of think.
I don't know.
I mean-
it's close. It's
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, it's so close.
I was so ready to not go with Joe Flacco at anywhere today until we started talking it out. And now I'm like,
He's due to have a clunker. He's due to have one of those clunkers. Like, he can't just keep being good. Like,
Why not?
because he's Joe Flacco, and we have a decade's worth of
does it
sample
not?
size
Does
that
Montez
says every
Sweat
once in a
now
while he's going to
playing
have
for
a
the
clunker.
Bears not have any effects?
Does what, Montez Sweat?
Montez Sweat,
Yeah,
now
you
that he
know,
plays for the Bears.
totally different defense. Totally different defense.
Right. So
Yeah, totally different. And you're right about that O-line being banged up. And
O-line banged up plus Montez Sweat on the other side. I just don't like it.
plus
it
no
doesn't feel good
Delpit,
to me.
banged up Miles Garrett.
Fields has a higher ceiling.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Fields.
Okay.
It ain't by
Let's
much.
not get cute, but
All right.
yeah.
No, that wouldn't be getting cute, man. I mean, but it just feels. It feels better to start Fields.
It
Fair.
feels better to start
It
Fields.
feels better to start Fields. Yeah.
It feels
Let's
better.
field the next question.
Let's feel. Ha ha. Nice, Chef. Crooked Commish. Sorry, I got kind of re-asked, but was a little confused. So let's clear this up. Start three. PPR. Start three. PPR. Debo, Waddle, DJ Moore, or Ken Walker. And thank you for always popping in.
Yeah, we said we were definitely going to have Debo. Yeah, Cooker Commish, thank you for coming back.
I'm still
always.
in on
Yeah.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, and then
It's between Waddle and Walker.
It would
I'm
be,
gonna go
yeah.
Waddle. Charbonnet's back. The Eagles' run defense is good. I'll go Waddle. I'm not gonna get crazy. I know that the Jets are really good or whatever, but Waddle's gonna get some kind of targets and some kind of work, and he'll get jet sweeps and little bubble screens. They have to do something like that in order to make it work against the Jets today. I'll go Waddle.
Man,
Yeah.
those Jets,
Close.
that Jets pass defense.
I know they're so good.
Well, let's
So
look
good.
at the last game. So Waddle versus the Jets, week 12. 8 targets, 8 receptions, 114 yards.
Yeah, but I do believe that DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner were not playing in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I do believe that was a week that they were both injured.
Oh, good memory.
Yeah.
I believe.
Give me
I
Ken
believe.
Walker, man. I'm
Really?
sorry,
Against
guys.
the Eagles.
Against the
okay.
Eagles. I'm afraid for Waddle. I'm afraid for the whole damn team.
I am too, but I scared you into it, didn't I?
Like scared
Yeah.
enough to where like you're less scared of
Jets over the last
No.
4 weeks,
Eagles' run
29th
defense.
and 32 against perimeter wide receivers. Total against the overall, they are 31st hardest. All right, 31st. That means like they're one of the best, and they're the best against perimeter wide receivers, which Waddle lives. So yeah, give me Ken Walker, dude. I think his floor is just a little bit safer this week.
I'm gonna stay with Waddle.
I think I'm going to stay with Waddle only because Shep, I agree with you there, but I also agree with like the little jet sweeps and the bubbles and everything, and like other little packages for him that
Some
I feel
kind of
like
work, yeah.
McDaniel will, I feel like
And I
some other
believe in
kind
the
of work
Eagles. I believe in the Eagles defense also
Against the
against the
run.
run.
Against
Yeah,
the
against
run.
the run.
Against the
And
run.
yes, against the run.
Yes. Yeah, I believe we can stop the run. And I feel like if there's going to
And
be
the Jets have been lights out and all that, but the last couple weeks, I mean, they played Desmond Ridder, they played CJ Stroud, got hurt, and then Mills came in for him. Like that wasn't really good. Before that, it was Aiden O'Connell, Josh Allen, Tua. Like, yeah.
And wait a minute. You said something about questions around Geno Smith. Is Geno Smith starting or is Drew Lock starting?
They don't know yet.
They don't know yet.
Oh,
But
okay, all right.
It's leaning Geno, but they don't know.
Limited in practice
won't
on
know until Monday
Saturday.
night.
He was limited.
I think he goes.
I think he goes, but then does he stay in the whole time? You know, that's the fear.
I'm not starting him this week.
No. But yeah, we'll go with the 3 receivers here for Crooked Commish. And the Chef's going to take Walker over Waddle.
I'm going to take Walker over Waddle.
And I understand the path for that too, but yeah, I'm going to lean.
I guess Watkins better than Waddle
here. Yeah, Watkins, man. The little anecdotes today here are flying off the shelves, boys. I love it. Chicago versus Cleveland game is in the rain too.
Yeah. Fields runs. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still playing Fields though. Oh, I guess you're talking about Flacco, right? When we were talking about I guess
Yeah,
this one
Flacco
up
versus
here.
Fields. Yeah.
Yeah, Flacco versus Fields. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
still going. I'm still going Fields though.
Yeah.
Oof. All right. I'm looking
11,
back up here
11.
to see if there's anything that kicker. Giuseppe. Kickers are people too. So we got to go with Moody or Hopkins. Let's see.
Well, let's dig into it.
Moody against Arizona, Hopkins against Chicago in the rain.
At Arizona in the dome. Yeah.
At
Moody.
Arizona, sure. Dome does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dome does it for me. Yeah, we go Moody.
Because we expect the Niners to score a lot of touchdowns, but there's a world where they stall out a few times
Moody's
and
top
they end up
5.
kicking like 3 field goals. Yeah.
Top 5 this
Yeah.
week, Moody.
All right, so let's go to the anytime scorers of the week.
Ba-da-ba-ba. This is my favorite.
All right. Now we already kind of talked about. We'll talk through this a little bit between Mostert, Bijan, Kamara. I do have Swift on this list. I do think Swift scores. And then I talked about a super deep sleeper here. I could see Debo actually scoring on the ground. I could see that happening.
I like the Debo. I like the Debo anytime touchdown. I'm not against it.
No.
I'm not saying it's going to be a rushing play because it could be either or.
Mhm.
Even like a tap pass or something like that. Yeah, I've got Henry. I've got Mostert. We talked about Bijan. I'm not mad about the Kamara pick. I love the Debo pick. Is there anybody I want to add to that?
Do you want to, like, as far as you want to move on to wide receivers, or you want to see if any of the running backs you want to jump on there? Or?
Rashad White.
I don't love him to score.
How about Kyron Williams?
I like Kyron to score later. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, give me Kyron Williams.
Kyron against the Mandos. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put that one in there.
Henry, Mostert, Kyron. And then I'm gonna pick one, either Kamara or Barkley scores, man. If not both, dude. I'm gonna have eventually I'll have one with both of those. But if we're trying to lock down a little 4-man, I like Henry, Mostert, and Kyron for sure so far.
Henry, Mostert, and Kyron. Not Bijan out of there, like for the 4.
I'll put Bijan in as the 4th.
Yeah, that's
then.
the 4th.
Yeah.
So Mostert, Bijan, Henry, Kyron.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I like that 4-piece.
The
like
Henry,
that.
Mostert, Kyron, I have the most vindication.
I'm gonna do one of those with 2 touchdowns for Henry, and then I'll do one with 2 touchdowns for Mostert, and I will do one with 2 touchdowns for both.
There you go.
I mean, wilding, Chef. That's why I never hit him.
Yeah,
I just start wilding out. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to put one where Henry's the first touchdown scorer, and then he's the last touchdown scorer.
I mean, I went on a roll this week,
too.
guys. I was up, and then, I took wifey out to a nice Christmas dinner last night to one of our favorite spots. Shout out Joe in 2825.
I was going to say,
City.
Wine Guy knows all about that. You're here in the chat, Wine Guy. 2825, the chef was at last night. That glutton didn't even bring me a veal chop.
I didn't even order. I ordered ossobuco.
Oh.
I got half of it upstairs if you want.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's love right there.
Great for next day sandwiches.
Yeah.
That is good for
ossobuco sandwich, bro. You kidding me?
We got to talk to Zach here. All right.
All
right. So Zach, first of all, Zach, what's up? Good morning.
Welcome in.
Usually
Zach.
he's
Morning,
the first
Zach.
one out of the gate.
Yeah.
But big day yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a little extra hours of sleep. Tua or Howell chasing points due to Eckler underperforming. And then
Eckler killed dude.
I know. And he's got DJ Moore, Waddle, Taysom, and Sky Moore to score. I know that they're, I don't know.
Wow.
Those are risky.
Very risky.
That's a crazy.
I love it though. That's how you hit, bro.
Like
that's
DJ
how
Moore to score.
More and more and more.
DJ Moore and Taysom, that feels good to me. Waddle scares me.
Yeah.
A lot in this particular situation.
Sky Moore definitely scares me.
Sky Moore scares me.
Yeah, but that's that long shot you need though.
But for his quarterback question, I'm going Sam Howell.
I'm gonna go. Howell.
Yeah, Rams 28th against the
Sam
pass
all day.
Going to be putting points up back and forth. Tua
all day
up against the Jets in bad weather.
Maybe no Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, possibly no Tyreek. Like it's just bad. Like I'm dropping Tua down outside my top 12 quarterbacks.
I mean, we're on our 5th best O lineman is the only starter we have, and he wasn't good to begin with. Like our 3 best offensive linemen are out.
Ouch.
It's not against that Jets front. That is scary,
This is the
scary
stuff
time.
you got to look at. If you look at it just on paper, you're like, oh, Tua, let's go. Oh, divisional matchup against the Jets.
Yeah,
I think the run
and
game
even
is
if
the
you
only
see-
thing
how-
that the Miami
Oh!
Dolphins are going to have in this game.
Olave's out.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Zach.
It's official. Thank you, Zach. See our on-field correspondents out there
Right?
doing the
Let's
Lord's
go.
work.
Let's go.
Bro, yeah. I'm really, really
I
scared of
just
that, man.
lost the league.
You could be like, hey, Waddle, 8 catches, 114 yards last time. Great against the Jets. Great game. But you don't take into consideration that 3 of the linemen that played that day are not playing in this game.
Oh
So,
my
like,
God. Yo,
uh-oh.
Jalen Hurts questionable.
Back to questionable?
No.
Eagles just downgraded Eagles just downgrade quarterback from Monday Night Football after sickness worsened overnight.
Oh, yeah, because you had the flu.
Mm,
Oh my God.
Oh, maybe I will be playing Geno Monday night.
this is the bad time. What is happening?
Who's that report on? Where did you get that report?
Yeah, I don't have that in it. Oh no.
Just Adam Schefter. So
that's all.
Not
Yeah.
reliable. Not a source.
He's never reliable
for anything at all. Shout out Adam Schefter, hardest working man in show business. Let's go.
I'm still looking for that.
Here. Well, I got it from Bleacher Report. Boom. You see it? Jalen Hurts questionable. Schefter.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. All right. Big guy. What's up, man?
Big Ant.
Oh man, Big Ant. Yeah, so Olave's out, so I guess you're starting London if that's
your only pivot, man. Yeah.
Oh, Crooked Commish, you picked up on that? Dude, I love you. This is the bad time. That's exactly what that was. I didn't think anybody was gonna pick up on that. Let's go.
Let's go.
I just made my
Well, he's the
day.
Crooked Commish. Why wouldn't he know Goodfellas from start to finish? You know what I mean?
And then I used to listen to the Goodfellas soundtrack working with Ant too. It's good construction music. Yeah, so I guess you got to start London if Olave's out. There's some tilts up here that we probably got to go back up to because of the Olave implications. The Rashid Shaheed tilts get a bump for sure. Alvin Kamara just got a bump. Taysom Hill just got a bump. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So let's see. Who's been the biggest fantasy surprise this season? Question from Crooked Commish. Let's say Nick Chubb.
Kyron Williams was a big one. Puka Nacua.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Puka.
You know?
Mostert. I believe he's the running back 2 on the year right now.
On the year, yeah. I mean, but you knew that they were going to be decent, or it's surprising that he's still upright and still playing and healthy. That's a surprise. How about a negative surprise? Austin Eckler? Like the Chargers in general?
The injuries, Nick Chubb, Anthony Richardson. I'm just going to name my whole team from the prime. I didn't have Chubb, but I did have Eckler.
Kyron Williams has to be the biggest surprise.
Kyron for sure.
Yeah,
I think Puka is a bigger surprise than Kyron just because he stayed healthy, which is also a surprise to stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean, Kyron kind of came out of nowhere at the beginning of the season. You know, no one had him.
Not a bad case for it. CJ Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud.
I knew H-Man was going to be good. I had hopes on Stroud, and it kind of worked out in my favor. Yeah, CJ Stroud is like the biggest. Not the biggest.
Out of the quarterbacks, it's CJ Stroud.
But usually those top drafted rookie quarterbacks, like everybody has hopes on them. Like nobody had Kyron Williams on their bingo card.
No one had Sam Howell in the top 5 fantasy QBs.
See, that's where we're going to disagree because some people said Eric Bieniemy coming over there. They're going to go low.
I did draft him kind of high.
Yeah, dude. Like
9th round in our Superflex league.
I don't believe Kyron Williams is on that board.
Probably not.
You know?
No, he was a waiver ad.
Yeah.
Sam Laporta has been just talking about tight ends too. A big surprise. If you want to talk about tight ends, surprise?
Yeah, I like the fact that rookie tight ends are now. There's no more of that stigma that rookie tight ends can't come in and perform. Like they're gonna be okay. It's fine.
John Cutter, what's going on?
Nothing official on Olave yet. But.
Rashid Shaheed or Zay Jones. So we're still waiting for. We're hearing whispers that Olave
might be out, but whether he's in or out, I think I still start Shaheed.
Yeah, I think I would still go Shaheed here.
Yeah, it's Shaheed
over
Jones.
Zay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know Ant said he has to start Drake London. Which I guess, it's encouraging after last week
Yeah, you're
I
hopeful that
mean,
maybe things have turned around. That was Ritter's second best game of the season.
mhm.
He did a little good work for you last week, but I mean, we'll see.
Sam Laporta is different. Shout out to anybody who
Yeah.
played Sam Laporta last night. I was lucky enough to, and then also shout out and condolences if you played against Sam Laporta last night.
Boy, I had a bad
Saturday
rookie
night hat
draft.
trick.
I had a bad rookie draft in our dynasty league, bro. I took Kincaid and Quentin Johnston over Achan and Laporta. Like, I could have done that. I had
But nobody
back-to-back
knows.
picks late in the
How
first
could you
round
know?
there. Yeah, how can you know?
I didn't have a great one either. I kind of sold a lot of picks though, and JSN is still in my taxi squad
Oh, attaboy. A little humble brag.
a little bit. We'll see what happens. This is an important week for Dynasty, so I'm just staying humble.
I like
Shout
it.
out that other Chaos League, by the way.
Yeah,
I have a bye.
that's pretty incredible.
I
I didn't make
the
the playoffs.
most points scored.
I was like 7th.
I'm in first.
That's
I
kind
have
of
a
wild.
bye.
Isn't
That's
that the league
crazy.
that no one pays attention to?
Yeah.
No, everyone still does.
That's the crazy thing. Everybody
Projections,
does pay
everyone still
attention.
does.
It's just our
Everyone
teams
sets
are
their
all
lineup.
so bad because the lineups are so deep and you have
I
to
made
start
the
so many
playoffs in
players.
that league
What do we have to
somewhere.
start? Like 3 tight ends in that league? It's like the most
Yeah,
It's
random league.
3 tight ends.
And then
It's-
Matthew Berry.
scoring is wacky.
Well,
Shout
I
out
think
Matthew
scoring,
Berry
now
for
it's just
giving us
regular
that stupid
scoring.
rule. Yeah, didn't he do the minus
He did give us a
0.69
rule.
points or whatever?
No, he did the backup quarterback. If your backup quarterback comes in and scores, you get that score.
Yeah. Yeah, that kills me every
Oh,
time
yeah.
Geno Smith sits out and Drew Lock comes in for 3 plays. I'm beat.
Yeah.
I lose.
Are those
I lose.
Are those rules still? Do we still follow those, or are we just
Yeah,
kind of like
no,
let
not
it
so
keep
much.
going?
Yeah, but Jeff Bell keeps track of all that stuff. He does a
He
really good
does.
job.
Yeah,
Shout out
he
Jeff
does.
Bell.
Shout out
for
Jeff
whom
Bell, man.
Jay
He
Bell
does keep
tolls.
track of that stuff.
He does, dude. He does a great job. Every week he uses commish powers to fix everything and make all the lineups right.
Mhm.
Because we came up with some wacky
I
rules for
think
that
I'm in
league.
the playoffs in that one. Yeah, I am. I'm playing against Corey.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Shout out C. Corey Spala.
I guess I picked up the 6th seed. Huh.
I was 7th, I
Yo,
think.
Crooked. If a spot ever opens up, man, absolutely.
Yeah. We
That'd
always
be
talked
awesome.
about it doing
We
a
always
nice
talked
little
about
like
doing a
the
tilt league.
Tilt Dynasty League. Yeah. I know Zach would be down. I know Justin would be down. Crooked Commish if you're in.
Minnie Jordan
It
be
gives us a
down.
few.
And
Yeah.
if you like Dynasty
Lucius.
football, tune into the Dynasty Happy Hour podcast,
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and wherever you
Great
can
show.
find
A
your
lot of fun.
Yeah, you could.
podcast.
I was gonna say when I listen to it,
It's a weekly.
It's Monday mornings for me usually. When I wake up Monday morning and I'm playing my FIFA early, and then everybody's sleeping in the house, I'll put on the HH and check in on my dynasty.
Oh, you
Oh,
love
man.
me that much? You listen to me on Monday mornings. Isn't
Monday
that sweet?
mornings.
Can't get enough.
Can't do
of
live
your
because
voice.
you guys are crazy doing that during the Sunday night games or after the Sunday night games.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
are
not
wild for
fun.
that. But Monday morning, yeah, well, I'm
What's up,
chilling.
Dot?
Yeah,
What's up,
Hey,
Dot?
what's up?
welcome in.
We should absolutely do some sort of a tilt league, man. I'm looking back up through here through all the names that have been with us since we started doing this, man. Like a tilt league would be so much fun.
Yeah, it would.
Yep, especially to tilt live. Because we could just bring the leagues up live and then tilt live as we're doing it.
Yeah,
Good draft live.
we can
Yeah,
draft
Crooked
live.
Commish.
Yeah,
It's Dynasty Happy Hour. What?
Dynasty Happy
There
Hour.
we
It's
go.
9 p.m. Don't you guys go like at 9?
8:30, 9
8:30,
o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will be
Yeah,
on
that's the
there
name.
today.
DHH
Max Better, what's
Dynasty
going on?
I'm
Happy
going to
Hour.
be a very unhappy, disgruntled chef tonight.
If
Oh no, it's not an if. It's now. Like I'm there. I'm like mad because now
Tell them why you mad, son.
Tell them why I'm mad because I take out. Oh, now I have an IR violation. I'm even more screwed.
Dot,
I hate when
feel
I get one of those red little
Jeez.
alerts on the top of Sleeper, and it's like you have your roster is out of
your
order. You
roster
have
is
one
out.
guy.
You have to do
Hey,
the
shut up.
Damn.
Shout out Sleeper, by the way, for that
Darren
little
Waller,
snowflake
go
thing.
back
That's
on
kind of
IR.
cool,
That's
isn't it?
cute, man. I like that. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have to take Olave out, and the only options I have are Michael Wilson, Quez Watkins, or Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Woof.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I can get really nasty and put Jonathan Mingo in my lineup.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Out of all that, that's the least nasty.
That's so nasty.
That's the least.
I think I
nasty.
might put MVS in there and pray.
I think I'm gonna go with
Gross.
I don't know. Does Quez Watkins even scored this year? Like I think it's Michael Wilson actually.
It can't be Quez Watkins, especially if
It might
we're not
be.
sure about Hurts.
It might
He's
be
expected to
Sure.
make his return in week 15. That came out about 8 hours ago on Michael Wilson, Marquise Hoboken
He's
Brown.
Hoboken all day. Yeah.
Huh. I saw on some website they said that
it's probably gonna be Michael Wilson for me. Man.
Yeah, I think I would
Yeah, they're
probably
playing
go
from
Wilson next
behind.
year.
Why not?
Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
option. I can't trust MVS
Neither can Mahomes.
in the against the Patriots in the
Nice.
bad weather.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Quez Watkins, he's just like an afterthought for me.
Dot,
Yeah,
wake
that'd
up,
be
Hyde.
Really
We gotta
good.
Hyde's in the playoffs. We gotta ruin Hyde's day. It's one of our favorite segments that he just doesn't wake up for.
Got Fry by Laporta and Gibbs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
someone
a
did
tough one.
last night. I didn't.
I had both
Yep.
them boys running yesterday, man.
I
I didn't even
Laporta
play
and
him.
I played
I
Gibbs
put
again.
Hawkinson in over Laporta against Mr.
I
Swanson.
saw that. Mistakes were
It
made.
went back and forth. I mean, I don't
No,
know if you would call it
you
a
had to.
mistake.
No,
I don't think
no.
it's a
But
playoffs.
You
We're
made the
not
right
messing
call.
around. I would have
I
done
don't
the
know.
same
I have the
mistakes.
tight end 2 and the tight end 3
Yeah, you
in
had,
Dynasty. Like,
You have
it's
a
not a
flex spot.
mistake. Yeah,
could've
I
flexed
could have
him.
flexed them. But I flexed Amon-Ra St. Brown instead. That
Oh,
worked
okay.
out well.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that.
flexing.
Crooked
Speaking
Commish,
of
let's
flexing.
go. Subscribe to the happy hour.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, give
yeah,
him a-
dude.
give
No,
him
the
a
happy
listen,
hour.
dude.
We have a listener league, dude. If a spot opens up, man, we can get you in there.
We should
Yeah,
absolutely do a listener league, man. Do it on Sleeper. Like, just do it for the Tilt Squad. So that's what we'll do at the end when we get to week 17. Send us your emails. We'll write them all down, and then we'll do a league next year.
If anybody is interested in doing a Tilt Squad Dino, let me know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hit us up.
Hit us up on the X app. DMs are open.
On Facebook.
You can DM us there. You can write in on YouTube. Like, hit us up. If we need at least 12. So we need 9 of you guys.
Yeah.
And if we get more than that, then Juan, Mr. Swanson, and I can split a team or something like that.
Of course. Yeah. Or all 3 of us could split one team.
Oh, with the tilting that would happen in that situation.
I'll just
Woof.
let you guys run it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
in
don't
enough
even want
dynasty
to
leagues. All right.
And Dot's opponent
trying to
has
get
Gibbs,
something.
Laporta, Jefferson, and Chase. That is a oof.
I mean,
Anything can happen.
But Chase and Jefferson didn't do great, so it's not too bad. You know what I mean? Like, it tempers.
If
It
you're in
could
the
have been the other way.
playoffs, like,
Well,
who do you
they did. I
got?
mean,
You
that's-
know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta have a good team. If that's your
Yeah, let us know what
opponents.
that team is. I want to know. All right, real quick. Let's jump to wide receiver anytimes. I have 5.
Oh boy.
All right, I got 5 here. I have Cup, which I feel like you could interchange with Puka, but I just put Cup down there.
Okay.
I have Metcalf.
I like that.
No
Yeah.
Slay. Metcalf. I have Nuke. I
Okay.
think Hopkins scores. Nicky does.
He's been on a heater.
I
Okay.
have OBJ.
Wow, back-to-back weeks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He
And I
looks
have
like
Dobbs.
the real OBJ.
I know.
He does. That's why I'm putting him down there. And I have Dobbs.
You don't have Jaden Reed?
No, I have
have
Dobbs. And
I
the
would have had
reason
Reed,
is-
Reed over Dobbs.
The reason is out of they both have 15 red zone targets. Dobbs has caught 6 of them. Reed has caught 4, and
Right.
that's
just-
why I gave that the edge.
There was the trending of the last few weeks where you saw it go to Christian Watson for a little bit. I think Reed's been getting more of the love over
Mhm.
Dobbs.
And
For a
then
little
it's
while
gonna
there,
go
it
back
was
the other
Dobbs
way.
though in the red zone, but
Mhm.
they're one of them two's got to score. So do one with them and one with the other one, and you're good.
I do one with Puka
Edge.
and Dobbs,
And
and,
one
then do
with-
one with Cup and Reed.
Right.
Hey,
Oh
there
man,
you
and
go.
it hits the other way. You get so mad.
And then for tight end, I know. And then for
I'm just
tight
going
ends,
to
I
do
have
one
3.
with Puka, Metcalf, and Reed.
Okay.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Puka, Metcalf, and Hopkins sounds good too.
Puka
See, that's
Metcalf,
where I get in
Hopkins,
trouble
and-
because I do all of them.
Puka
I'm doing
Metcalf,
all these
Hopkins,
guys.
and DK.
I'm putting all of them in there. That's what I'm gonna do.
I might even sneak Lockett in there, or JSN. It's just that's how bad the Eagles are in the secondary, and now in surgery.
And now no Slay. Yeah.
And then now maybe no Jalen and Hurts on the other side. So it's just going to be Mondays. And then for tight ends, I have likely Waller and Kincaid. And I have the Jets defense to score.
Ooh,
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that was another sneaky one too. I'll put a little
Jets
Z's
D to
next to that.
score, huh?
Mm.
What about Miami's D to score?
They've been scoring.
They've
Game's
been-
been on a tear.
They've
dude.
been scoring, and
Yeah,
it is Zach
Gecko
Wilson.
and
So
Zyler last
sure.
week.
I see
Yeah.
both defenses. Yeah, I could see both defenses scoring. For sure. All right. For the big guy, flex spot, DJ Moore or Kyron Williams. Yes, his squad is so good that Moore sits. But he's been on a tear.
It's Kyron Williams,
Kyron.
big guy.
It would
Yeah,
be Kyron.
Kyron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're a Bears fan.
Yeah, we're big
Right.
on Kyron this week.
but Kyron for sure.
I can't believe I gave him. I put him back on waivers in
Who?
our dynasty league.
Who?
Kyron.
In
I
our
drafted
dynasty
him.
league?
Yeah, big
In
man
the
picked him up.
offseason, he picked him up.
Yeah,
Oh, in the
in the offseason, yeah.
In the
Bro, I thought you
offseason.
were telling me that you dropped
Tell
him
it
while
right.
he was injured.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's what you said. That was the look of surprise on my face.
Yeah, he was
No,
born that night. But
I
not last
was
night.
I was on the
Goodness.
side that Cam Akers, that was going to be
Oh,
his
that's
job.
right. Yeah, I remember.
It
Yeah.
made all the
Mhm.
sense in the world.
Mhm.
And then, like we had that week 2 surprise.
That's why Dynasty is
Oof.
great, because it's year round. It's the gift that keeps on giving all year. It's the
You
jelly.
stash those players. Look at Chuba Hubbard. I've been holding on
Zach
to him for
Moss
a couple
just
years.
got
And
hurt.
suddenly he's the back.
Zach Moss hurt now
Yeah.
after last night. And then Jonathan
Mhm.
Taylor comes back in for my fantasy semifinal.
Stop. We talking dynasty. Trey Sermon is the thing, bro. He had like 17 for 88 or something yesterday.
Can you imagine what Moss would have had if he didn't get hurt?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a league
You-
winning day right there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah. You would have just came on the show in a coffin.
Mhm.
Or your opponent would have.
And
Well,
then
my
let's do a
opponent.
defense
Oh,
here
yeah.
for Jay. What's up, Jay?
Oh, you're
Atlanta
talking
or
trash to
Cleveland
your opponent.
defense?
I get it.
All these players are
Sorry,
talking about
sorry,
going on. He's
Swanson.
dodged so many bullets like the Matrix out here.
See you in the playoffs.
I'm here for all of it. Here it's the
Oh, we're in the
baby.
playoffs, baby. Let's go. Atlanta or Cleveland? I think I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Okay, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. The Panthers ran for 200 yards against the Saints last week.
They ran
real
Yeah,
quiet. It
that
was
is-
200. It was 80, 88 or 86 or whatever it was from Chuba. Miles Sanders added 70. Even Bryce Young had 40. Like, I mean,
And on paper, they're both top 10 running defenses. So that
Mhm.
is,
that's interesting, Jay.
Things change,
That's a
though.
nice little tilt.
Um,
Cleveland, Delpit's out. I mean, it is raining. Fields, when he turns it over, he gets on that turnover stuff. I know you looked it up, Swanson, and he was clean last week.
he was.
But it does like
He
to put the
wasn't
ball on the
clean
ground. And Miles
2 weeks
Garrett's a
ago.
different animal coming around the top of that tomahawk chop, bro, and that causing fumbles.
I mean, you
both-
just don't get cute here, right? And you just start the
We'll start the Browns, right?
defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just start the Browns. You can do that.
yeah.
You start the Browns here.
Falcons. I mean, Falcons are right outside of the top 5.
They're
I'm
not
at
bad.
6
Yeah,
against Carolina.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
They're
happening.
both good defenses, but if we're
Um,
splitting hairs, I'm going to take Miles Garrett.
I think Cleveland
There you
gives you a
go.
better shot at a defensive touchdown or
Mhm.
interception or fumble recovery.
Block field goal.
Yeah, Falcons. The way the Falcons really win is they just shut the offense down
I think.
and they get them off the field. They have low yardage, but there's not many turnovers.
You think Atlanta gives 3 different running backs 10 carries today?
If they do, I'm glad I'm gonna buy in our home league.
Yeah, because yeah. Because I think Patterson and Algier each get 10 carries today. Like that's how they
I
like to
wouldn't
spread
be
it.
surprised. I mean,
Yeah.
Carolina's
Speaking of
steaming pile
Carolina,
of Panther poop.
where in the Carolinas do the Panthers play? I mean,
North
like in terms of-
Carolina,
But I mean, in terms of coast,
Go on and stand up, take your
it's
shirt off.
inland.
Visit around their head, and like a helicopter.
It's actually inland.
I just got
Yeah.
I just got a weather alert that has nothing to do with football. It's just I have 9 weather apps on my phone because I'm a geek. 1 to 3 plus inches of rain, isolated flooding inland, strong winds and coastal flooding, tornado risk, coastal Carolinas,
Flooding inland, though.
all
I mean,
type
that
of
means they don't have weather.
bad Johns. All right, let's go look at it. And they play in
I'm getting you the facts.
Charlotte.
Charlotte, right? Yeah,
Bank of America Stadium.
Charlotte.
You can just punch in Bank of America Stadium.
Wow, that looks bad. That's not good. So right now in Charlotte, it is 100% rain, and then by the time the game starts, winds are going to get up to 17 miles an hour. Something to think about.
Playing a
I
little
don't know.
rainstorm. Yeah, it could be sloppy,
Could be. Ball glove blueprint.
but it's gonna be raining. It's gonna be raining in the
Mhm.
Cleveland Chicago game too. So
I know, and I feel like last week there was so much talk about like weather, this, that, and the other thing. But these boys are built to play out in the weather, right? You saw
Yeah,
what
man.
happened last week with was it Ravens and Rams?
Yo,
unbelievable.
Wait a minute. It's a
Unbelievable.
bad weather game, more so than the Cleveland game.
Way more so.
Let's really think about this real fast. Like, what
defense
time is this game?
gang?
The Atlantic
1
game?
o'clock.
1
Both of
o'clock.
one.
Mhm.
I'm just taking Miles Garrett. I mean, that's my
Defenses
if
love playing in the weather though. Like
Yeah.
that's
If I'm splitting hairs, I'm going Miles Garrett.
Yeah,
Tyreek
we're
Hill's
splitting
out.
hairs.
What?
Tyreek Hill
Tyreek Hill is out.
Oh wow, they didn't even wait till game
for
time.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
that was big.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Yeah.
I got more.
Oh, then wait, save it for after breaking news. Go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
This just in. We have breaking news.
That breaking news guy sounds like Mike Greenberg.
It's me.
I know, but it sounds like Mike Greenberg. Breaking news.
Hey, Greeny.
Hey, Greeny.
I don't know anything. I haven't talked to anybody. I don't know anything. I don't know my sources.
Chris Olave is out.
Yep.
Tyreek Hill is out. Devon
Yep.
Achane is in.
Now I have
Alright.
to play MVS in the other league.
Oh,
I had
Lord.
Tyreek Hill
Lord,
and
Lord
Olave.
help the chef. MVS.
Put him in a bathroom. Jesus. I don't have anybody. Do I have anybody? I don't even think I have anybody on my
This is
Oh,
and then
no
Jalen
type.
Hurts, for those who don't know yet, is
Mingo
been
in the
downgraded.
storm. It's not
Mingo
worth
in
it.
the storm.
I'm going MVS.
All right, so we got to work.
Saying some MVS and my I went from having all right, just let me rant real freaking quick because I'm really upset. All right.
He's only a little upset.
I went from having Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, and Chris Olave as my starting 3 wide receivers. I now have Chris Godwin, MVS, and Michael Wilson. If I didn't just deliver the damn semifinals of the playoffs to the 6th seed because of divisions.
Because of divisions. That's showbiz.
Oh,
You could have had a nice little bye week. Next week, you're back healthy. You know what I mean?
It hurt.
Whoa.
It hurt enough that I had to play Geno Smith
When
because of
fantasy
CJ
football
Stroud.
hurts.
I went from having Joe Burrow to Joe Flacco. I went from having CJ Stroud
a
to
downgrade,
Geno
Joe.
Smith.
All right, let's get this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
All right, no, listen. It's you. It's everybody. It's This is fantasy football.
A
I hate
lot of people out
everything.
there have
This
that
is-
same
yep.
feeling.
All right, so crooked commish, good or bad for Waddle? More attention could be bad. I agree.
I think
Okay.
more attention is bad.
I think more attention is bad.
as well.
It's not no weather. It's just a little breezy. It's going to be fine. The problem is the Jets defense and the fact that we have no offensive line.
No offensive line.
But now you have no choice but to get Waddle 10 targets. He had 8 targets last game, regardless of the injuries or the situation.
Yeah,
you got to throw it to him 10
PPR,
times.
you're going to hit his floor.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
he'll
you're
have
gonna
at least
have to.
10, 12 points.
Yeah. Even if it's 7 for 50 and it's ugly, it's 12 points.
He did catch all 8 of his targets last time, week
Right.
12 against the Jets. So the ball still was going his way, and that was with Tyreek. And I know
So,
that there's probably going to be on him
with
more.
a bad matchup. Sneaky Cedric Wilson.
Terrible
Now-
matchup. I don't want anybody on that team today.
except
I want
Mostert.
Raheem Mostert and no one else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to start Tua. If I can avoid starting Waddle, I'll avoid it. But if you have to start him, he gets you 12 points. And I don't even know how we're going to get in the end zone except for the running game and maybe the defense. We're in trouble.
Chuba or McLaurin for the big guy?
Chuba.
It's Chuba for the floor, but I have a sneaky suspicion that McLaurin's going to go off today. But I'm going to go Chuba.
All right, I got more here. DJ Moore, healthy. Nick Westbrook-Akine, healthy. Christian
that's
Watson, out. Chris
Yep.
Godwin, healthy. Younghoe
Yes.
Koo, healthy.
Oh, that's good. I know Koo was he was questionable. He didn't practice all week.
But he's playing.
I know kicker info.
That's great. Are we doing Chuba or McLaurin for the big guy?
I'm
Chu-
going
Chuba.
Chuba.
I think I'd go
I
Chuba
agree
too.
with Juan that McLaurin could have a sneaky game, but what have you done for me lately, McLaurin? Nothing. Chuba.
He's been killing it.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Chuba there too.
Yeah, he had 23 carries for
Especially
87 yards
23,
against
yeah.
the Saints last week. And in a rain game, like where you have to give him the ball.
You got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good
Hyde
morning.
here.
There he is.
Hyde's here.
Let's ruin Hyde's day. Well, Hyde has a first round bye, so we gotta figure that we were some part of that, right? So let's ruin Hyde's day segment. Got him the first
I am
round
definitely-
bye.
What else can you
I am
say
definitely-
except you're welcome?
I'm definitely sitting Kamara for Hyde this week since he's on a first round bye.
Mm.
It kind of worked out the last time I told him to sit Kamara. No, it's totally fictitious there. Hyde, do yourself a favor. We're part of the bye week club, and
Yeah.
all 3 of us on the show are part of the bye week club. And just because you have the week off doesn't mean you have the week off. Check your waiver wires, check your lineups for week 16, 17. Make sure you have the best possible options in your lineups already preset. Like, do your homework now, stay ahead of your opponents. You should be picking up guys today that your could be opponent
Great advice.
is going to try to grab.
Yeah, that one I feel a little dirty. I
Oh,
understand.
for sure.
I understand, but it feels a little dirty. Like in our league, like a guy's quarterback goes down, and then somebody always sneaks in and takes the backup. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like you didn't need that guy, bro. That's your 5th quarterback. Like, relax.
I
You also got to know who you're in the
understand.
league
all
with.
fair,
though. You
and
gotta
that's
know
why
who
there's
you're in the
fab,
league
and
with,
that's why
though.
there's waiver
And
wires.
that's why
Yes.
there's
Yes.
trade
All is
deadlines.
fair in
that's
love
why
and
there's-
war.
All is fair. You're
All
right.
right. Like,
You're right.
like, hey, that's part of the game we play.
Right.
Like, if I sneak in there and pick up Nick Mullins this week, even though I'm on a bye.
Can't see it, Juan.
Oh no.
No, you got to sit up a bit. Waiver wire heroes. There it is. Okay.
Even though I'm on a
waiver wire
bye,
heroes.
Nick Mullins, like, he looks decent, and then he plays Detroit and Green Bay for the semifinals and the finals. That's something. Now, the way that injuries are going down, Sam Howell, he could have a great game today and then get hurt.
AJ
Don't
Dillon's
say
out.
that. Don't say that.
Jared Goff had a great game last night. I didn't
Officially
need him.
out.
Finally,
AJ Dillon's out. Officially.
AJ Dillon's out. See, I told you, Dillon. It gives a.
It's too much. A thumb.
Aaron
for a running
Jones
back
in?
is tough.
Is that an Aaron Jones in with the
That's-
AJ Dillon out?
That's an Aaron Jones in. We got some tilts flying in here, boys, with all the injury news. So let's get some.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's go back to Ball Glove Blueprint because I don't know if he was here when we
Oh, I
answered
got-
this one. Achan, Reed. Oh no, I don't know. Achan, Reed, Elliott, Ford. Pick one running back and one flex in PPR.
No, we didn't do this one.
No,
I don't think we did this one. Okay.
1 and
It's
1.
Elliott and Reed.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna try to fit Ford in there, but I think
And
it's
we got to
Elliott
add
and Reed.
Nico Collins to
He's
the
out.
out list
He's out.
if we didn't. say
Nico's
that
out
right.
too. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Officially. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're on here. We're going Reed
Yeah.
and we're going Zeke.
Yep. Reed and Zeke for sure.
All right. And then with Hurts questionable with illness, do you start Sam Howell or do you drop Howell for Geno Smith? Hope Hurts plays, but have Smith. to
Oh,
fall
that's a
back
sneaky
on?
little play. The only problem
No,
I have.
I would just play Howell.
Yeah, I think I
I'm
would
just
too.
gonna
I think
play
I would
Howell.
too.
Howell's
Yeah.
going to give you a safe floor today. If you're
I
that
just one of my
worried
favorite
about it,
start today. So Howell is so
yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I mean, they don't play until Monday night. All right,
It's
it
a
got
good-
worse
good strategy.
overnight, and usually sicknesses always get worse during the night. All right, I got a 2-year-old. I know when you're sick, you sweat it out, you sleep in it, it's nasty. All right, guaranteed.
He's flying separately from the team too. Just so
Well,
he
yeah,
doesn't
they don't want to
them
get the
sick.
team sick.
Right.
Like, I hope don't say the C word.
No, we don't say the C word.
But
No, we don't say the C word.
like, if he's that sick that he's flying separately from the team, I mean, can you go out and pick up Marcus Mariota on waivers? You probably
Well,
can.
the other thing too is that he could drop Howell for Geno Smith, which I wouldn't do because
Not
wouldn't
because
drop
I don't know about
Howell.
Geno either. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
Geno could
Drew
play a
Lock might
little and go
start.
out.
You know what?
Yeah.
I would
Just play Howell.
I think I would just play Howell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't roll a dice and drop Howell to go pick up Geno Smith.
Yeah, I don't love. I mean, I love Hurts, but I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think he outscores Howell this week anyway.
No, actually, I have
Especially if he's got
Yeah, I
an
don't
illness.
I
really-
have both of those players playing against Mr. Swanson.
I think it's Howell.
Great.
Yep.
Now I have to go find another quarterback. Do you play Trevor Lawrence tonight or wait for Jalen Hurts tomorrow?
Oh, after
Let's just
Stafford
talk to
last week, I
Calvo
don't
instead.
Oh,
Calvo,
Yeah,
what's going
bring
on?
in Calvo.
What's going on, Calvo? We got to start too. So bench one between Puka, DJ Moore, and Waddle.
First two. I'll bench Waddle.
I'm gonna bench Waddle here.
Yeah,
Moore
Yeah,
doesn't have a great
bench
matchup,
Waddle.
but they pepper him with targets and he'll be fine.
Freddie Wonder, what's going on? Good morning.
Back.
Got a need one for a flex here. Rashee Rice, Adam Thielen, or Jaden Reed?
Reed.
Probably Reed. Right?
Reed.
Yeah, I don't think
What's
Rice
up,
is
Freddie?
a bad play, but yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Freddie.
Yeah, you're not bad either way. I mean, Thielen's probably a bad start, so I would go Reed and then
It's a
Rice.
bad
and-
start.
It's not a bad start. Yeah, you're right.
But I think Reed here is probably going to give
Yeah.
you, like, floor wise, with the potential for a high ceiling, with the potential to score, with AJ Dillon being out now, and so then you have and Christian Watson out. Sure, I do that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yep. Do
What's
it
up?
to him.
Big
Big
Greens.
Greens.
Big
What's up, Big
Greens. What's
Greens?
going on? Playoff week is off to a good start. Opponent started.
Oh,
No, your opponent started Keenan Allen.
deepest
That
condolences
almost
to your
doesn't even
opponent, dude.
right. Oof, that doesn't even feel. That feels bad. All right,
Woof.
Connor, Shaheed, or Cooks in PPR.
Shaheed.
Ooh. Now Shaheed with Olave out. Now
Yeah.
Shaheed.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaheed. It's the first time Cook's name has been mentioned on the show today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't like, there's
Yeah,
Too
yeah,
many
yeah.
mouths to feed. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many.
I think Cooks will have some targets.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
but
Oh, he
I
could be
think
the one,
Shaheed,
but-
I think
but- 9
Shaheed
points.
has higher upside.
But
Shaheed
it could be
opens up,
Gallup,
yeah.
it could be CD, it could be Ferguson, it could be Pollard. Like, yeah, it's too much.
Who's going to be on
Shaheed's-
Shaheed now that Olave's out?
Banks?
Is there anybody of like real?
No. Is it
Dory
Dory?
Jackson or
Either way,
or
either one of them
Banks.
could get cooked though. By him.
Yeah, no, Shaheed can
Carr-
outrun both of them.
And Carr's got to start letting the ball go. Like, yeah, you got to stop checking it down, cousin. Just trust that the man is going to be open. Because if you see the film, like Shaheed is open, like down the field. Like there are throws to be made down the field, and Carr just refuses to do it. Today he's going to have to let the ball fly.
Ooh, boys, this is a good question too. Does Hurts
Who do you
illness
like? Damian Pierce? I'm sorry. Damian
Okay.
Pierce or Gabe Davis long term?
long term?
Gabe Davis, because receivers have a longer shelf life, and he's 6'4" and scored 4 touchdowns in like 3 minutes one time. So, like, I hope for that to become a thing one day. I'd rather have that than Damian Pierce, who's already kind of flaming out a little bit and probably has 3 more years left. So dynasty wise, Gabe Davis.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's probably just going longevity wise.
Yeah, dynasty Gabe. Yeah, Gabe Davis.
Yeah. All right. So does Hurts illness lean towards starting Gibson over Swift?
No, I think you Swift even more. If Hurts isn't there,
I would
and
think
it's
so, too.
Mariota.
Yeah, because now you're not really
Now
trusting
you have to
Mariota.
run-
No,
Nah,
because
you
that
have
is
to
going
throw
to
it.
be definitely getting the goal line.
Yeah, we're gonna run the ball.
Now you're getting the goal line work. Now
Yeah.
you're getting the dump offs. Now your PPR value goes up.
Yeah, Swift
Yeah,
is a smash.
it boosts Swift over Gibson.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And we had Swift over Gibson earlier on the show anyway.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
did. Well,
want
this
to.
is going back to the first.
You
tilt
didn't
of the
want
day.
to.
I did not want
rightfully
to.
so.
Yeah.
This is going back to the first tilt of the day. This,
But I'll
was
take it that way. Yeah, I'll take it if there's no
bang,
Hurts.
right out the gate. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, that was
All
the
right.
first one. Yeah, that's what got us started.
Yep. Now
circle.
Full circle, man. That's what we do. Big Greens, Justin Fields, or Jalen Hurts with the illness concern.
Damn, I don't want to play Fields against Cleveland if I don't have to, and if I don't have a pivot though.
Yeah, but
What-
do you have a Greens? What's your pivot if you have one? Is there anyone that you can pick up? Do you have a
Yeah.
backup? Do you have another? I mean, I guess your backup is Fields, but
I mean,
I mean,
hear me
Fields
out. Hear
might
me
be
out.
better than any of the backups.
I think unless it's crazy, Marcus Mariota.
Is Matthew Stafford available on waivers?
Is Sam Howell available? If we're gonna do that, no, they shouldn't be. They can't be available on waivers, especially like if he has Fields and Hurts on his team. Then there's probably the likelihood of one of those quarterbacks being available.
Tell
is
us
slim
who's
and
on waivers. We got some time left.
Yeah.
yeah, let's see if we can
We got 10 minutes.
pick something out. Because although I don't think Fields has a bad game, it is it's
Temper expectations game.
yeah, I feel like that too. Gino and Baker are on waivers.
Oh, then you grab Gino and do the move, from before. Who said that
I would
before?
just. Oh, it's either.
Right, but if you grab Gino, now you're
And he doesn't play, then you don't have anybody.
now you have
Well,
the
then if you do
possibility
Baker,
of-
then you got to start Baker, and you don't have no Hurts anyway. So I'd rather start Justin Fields over Baker.
I would start Fields over Baker too.
Would you start Fields over Gino?
Not if I knew he was
Ye-
going to play 100%.
If I knew it'd be different.
Like if you can pivot and your league allows pickups, what you can do is I would probably take. See, are you taking Mariota or Drew Lock over Justin Fields? No.
No.
So you're gonna just might as well start Fields.
Because for me here, if he wasn't questionable still, I would
Yeah,
go Gino.
Right.
Like for sure. But
yes. But the fact that he's questionable and might like leave halfway through the game or whatever, or what have you, or be limited in any way. And the Eagles are now going to play a different kind of game, probably whether Hurts is playing or not. I think they need to go to that game anyway, where they try to control the ball and run the ball.
yeah.
Like control the clock and run the ball. Like that's the way it should be going down anyway. But whatever happens on the field is different from what we think should happen. I think the safest bet is to play Justin Fields.
I think so too. Safety wise, I think that's the safest bet. I want to see if I can go back here and find just for a little bit of context. No. I was hoping I had at least a game last year where they played Cleveland, but no. I mean,
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
3 years ago, but I'm not even. That's
No, he
that
wasn't
the
there.
Same thing.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
no,
Like the context is like it's a rainy game. Fields runs the ball, could be sloppy. Like I mean, the safest points are the guaranteed points are Fields. But I wouldn't be mad at you if you just waited and try to go with Geno if Hurts doesn't go, or at the last minute if Hurts isn't going, put him on the IR, move him out, and bring in Mariota in a pinch and start him. Because Mariota or Locke in replacement of either guy that's starting on Monday night should be close to what Fields is going to give you. Because while Fields has a great ceiling and all that, in the rain against Cleveland, it's probably not great.
He's got Sam Howell.
Oh, then put in Howell.
Oh, dude,
Big
play
rings.
Sam Howell.
I feel so much better about
Yeah,
that
we
now.
just went all around the world and
Oh
Sam
my
Howell
God.
was just sitting right there.
all the way around the world and back to DC.
Yeah, I might start Howell over Hurts like this week.
I mean, that's another tilt up here that we did say. We said, and that was I
No.
think for Micah. Yeah.
Would
that
you
was-
play? Would
Yeah.
you play Trevor Lawrence today against Baltimore, or tonight against Baltimore, or Jalen Hurts? Question mark tomorrow.
Nope, that's against Mr. Swanson in the Dynasty League, and I refuse to answer.
Oh, you stink!
This
Had
guy.
me.
Thank you, Juan.
Yo, he tried to
Jerk.
sneak that one in there. I thought he
This
was going to
guy.
say Sam Howell. I was like, no, Sam
This
Howell.
guy. All right. Eric Brewer, late tilt. With Tyreek out, should he go Dobbs or Amari Cooper? Half point
Coop.
PPR.
Oh, I don't know. Coop. I don't like the
Half point
Go
PPR,
Cooper.
yeah. I don't like the
Half
matchup. I
point,
don't like the rain.
give
But
me
either way, give me
Cooper.
Cooper.
Give me Cooper.
Half point.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
Full
it's
point, half
going
point,
for
no
the
point.
touchdown.
Coop.
Yep, you're going for the touchdown yardage.
Okay. All right. Chris Gross, full PPR. What's going on?
This is
What up? What up?
We need a flex. Already have Mostert in the lineup, so we got to flex in Brees Hall, Zay Flowers, or Achan. Man.
Brees. You got them in order. Brees, Zay,
Mm.
HN. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I know you want to start Zay over Brees, but I don't want to do it.
No, I kind of
mean,
want to put Achan over Flowers.
Oh no.
I think I'm going Brees for the floor, Flowers for
he needs one flex?
Yeah.
Yeah, he already has most of it
It's
in
got to
there.
be Brees.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. That was tough though. I think. Randy Miller, what's going on? Welcome in, cuz. Chuba
Welcome in.
versus Atlanta or Jerome Ford versus Chicago?
Chuba.
Give me Chuba.
I think I'd go Chuba there too. Okay. Taysom or Goddard?
God, with the Hurts
PPR.
news.
Oh
Goddard.
my god.
It's got to be Goddard.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Olave's out.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you go man. I don't know about that.
Taysom versus the Giants.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at one more thing.
Taysom doesn't run routes. I mean, if anybody, it would be Juwan Johnson getting some extra
Yeah,
targets.
give me Goddard. Not even crazy.
Yeah, but you're not starting Taysom Hill. You're starting him in your tight end spot, but you're not starting him as a tight end to do just nothing but tight end things.
I'm
You're
just
starting
talking
him as-
about. I'm just talking about fantasy production in general. Like
yeah.
Jamal Williams is back. You know, he put in a full week's worth of practice. He's back starting today. That's something to keep in mind too. That he was out all that time, and Taysom was doing all that extra stuff. I mean, that doesn't say Taysom doesn't get mixed in if he's in the goal line.
It's Goddard for me, dude. It's
Yeah.
a Monday night matchup against weak linebackers and the Jamal Adams that doesn't cover very well.
Right.
Just give me Goddard.
And I guess if Hurts doesn't play, then Minshew looks for a safety valve, and then that's Goddard. So
Mariota.
Mariota. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about Minshew.
Everybody
Wrong
loves
M.
Minshew.
Yeah, then Mariota goes for the okay. All right. Mariota isn't like the worst backup quarterback. you can
Nah,
have either.
bro.
Like,
Nah.
It's still a serviceable jaunt. With Tyreek out for Giuseppe, do you start Shaheed, Singletary, Gabe Davis, or Spears in PPR?
Shaheed.
And I think with Olave out, that's what you
Shaheed.
do. Yep,
Shaheed's
you
a
start
smash
Shaheed.
today.
Yep. All right, I think we got the emergency ones. Nope. Chris Gross. Let's go. Start Trevor Lawrence on a
There it
Monday
is.
night. This is it. Yeah,
Thanks,
here it
Chris.
is. Yep.
Chris came in
Oh, I
to bail
hate
out
you.
the chef.
That's funny. That's real funny, Chris.
Let's talk
Real
about
good.
it. Let's talk this one out.
Very nice. Okay, sure. I'm not worried. Let's go. Start Trevor Lawrence on Monday night over a questionable Jalen Hurts, or pick up Mariota. Now, our dynasty implications aside, what do we do for Chris?
For Chris, it's start Trevor Lawrence.
It's
the playoffs, baby. We're not here to lose a game because suddenly Jalen Hurts didn't play because he's got the sniffles on Monday night, bro. Like, no, I'm not doing
The whole
that.
fantasy world just got turned upside down in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, bro. Unless if you're in a regular redraft and Mariota's available, then go get Mariota and start Hurts. And if Hurts doesn't go, then Mariota, fine. But you probably should just start Trevor Lawrence based on the fact he's got one more week to heal the ankle. We saw what Matthew Stafford did last week with Cooper Kupp and Nakua against those Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of the Ravens defense like I used to be. I think at home there was weather during the day, but I think they'll be fine by game time. I'm going to start Trevor Lawrence.
I think it's an aerosol day too. I think I could see them not sticking to the run game here. I could see him. Yeah, I could see the ball going. Ridley had 13 targets last week. Zay Jones had 14. Engram had 12.
Yeah, he's slinging it, bro. Even on a bad
slinging
ankle, he was slinging the ball. So he's going to do the same thing against the Ravens, and they're going to have to make that game kind of interesting. It's a Sunday night game, prime time. Give me that.
Yep.
The difference between Hurts and Lawrence this week shouldn't be more than a few points, if there is a difference. If Lawrence doesn't outscore him, so
against Baltimore,
yeah, bro.
Because
what we just saw it against Matthew Stafford do it, and Stafford, all due respect, isn't that much better than Trevor Lawrence. And I take that offense just as much. Ridley's just as good as either Kupp or Nakua. Evan Ingram's on a heater,
sure.
Right?
So that means the implied point total for the Jags is 17.5. So if they're not going to get it done on the ground, that's at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. And before the ankle injury, he had a couple weeks in a row where Trevor Lawrence was even rushing for touchdowns, kind of like what Hurts gives you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he did it against Cleveland last week. Threw the ball 50 times, 28 for 257 and 3.
257 and 3, yeah.
3 interceptions. Y'all like that.
Also against Cleveland.
Baltimore is not much better.
Yeah, it's a slight uptick, and you already had that week. And like I said, he's 1 week healthier on that ankle too, so that helps.
Yeah,
that was a gruesome injury 2 weeks ago.
I think you go Lawrence here.
It's safe, man. I feel safe if I start Trevor Lawrence. I'm not worried about Hurts playing.
All right, so what about Kincaid or Ingram? We're talking about Ingram. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough
here.
Ingram, no Christian Kirk, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kincaid, no Gabe Davis. I mean, he plays. He's on the field.
He's on the field more than anyone else.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Even with Dawson Knox being back, it did nothing negative.
The highest snap share. He's got the lowest target.
Him and MVS just out here running for the love of the game routes all game long.
I mean, all he's doing out there is running long distance, dude.
That's it. For the love of the game routes, baby. The world-class spinners, both of them.
He's out here doing track meet.
For no reason.
Who?
Gabe Davis.
That's okay.
Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis and MVS. We're saying both of those guys. That's all they're there for.
And Terry.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin in there too.
Yeah.
Out there just
for the love of the game, man.
For the love of the game. Run this deep post. Important. We're gonna dump it off to Logan Thomas.
Cardio is important. Sometimes you're a professional quarterback in in the NFL, and sometimes you have a debilitating injury and you come back and you play and it's great and you get to retire and then you come on the show. Alex Smith.
Wow, welcome in.
What's going on? Sir. Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Start 1 in PPR here. Etienne, Swift, Waddle, Kenneth Walker.
Smart man too, Alex Smith, man. Played for like 9 offensive coordinators, man. Shout out to him for learning 9 different languages.
Oh, wow. That's a good way to put that. 9 different languages. Ooh,
it is.
That's poetic. We've been on one on the show. All right. Etienne, Swift, Waddle, Kenneth Walker. We talked about.
Ooh, just one?
Yeah. You going Etienne?
Yep.
I could see him not sticking to that run game. I could see him.
I could see all kinds of things happening, but then again, Hurts out. Maybe it's Swift, but no, it's Etienne for me. I'm not gonna lose the fantasy. I'm not gonna lose in the fantasy playoffs because I sat Travis Etienne, bro. He's the RB 2-3 on the year. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's Etienne. Not getting cute. Sorry.
I don't know if it's cute. I think it might be smart.
Kyron Williams just put up a bunch against Baltimore last week too. Yeah. I mean, they're different kinds of running backs, but they can't trust Tank Bigsby. He's gone. Dearness Johnson gets his little work in here or there. The rest of the time, it's Travis Etienne.
He's
If they're not going
everything.
to be
He
able to
wants
do
to be
anything, and the
CMC.
defense is going to be in Trevor Lawrence's face, it's going to be dump down passes to Travis Etienne.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look at one more thing, and then I want to. Okay, it's Etienne. I'll do it. All right.
That's a very good tilt, Alex.
That is a good tilt.
From a
Good
very
tilt.
good quarterback.
That is a good tilt. Pate apostrophe. Pate's Pate apostrophe.
Just Pate.
Let's go. Pick one to start. Braxton Berrios, Wan'Dale Robinson, Pop Douglas,
Whoa.
or Marquise Brown. We are deep in it.
Hoboken finally for the win. Jeff, you have to.
No.
Yes. You have
No,
to.
I don't.
Well, who else you putting in there?
Maybe Pop Douglas.
With Zappy?
I mean, Juju and Devontae Parker are both questionable.
So is Pop.
This
So
is
is
the ugliest
Hollywood.
tilt of the
Hollywood's
day right
questionable
here,
with a
Pate.
heel.
Well, Hollywood was questionable all week. He's probably going to play, but hasn't been targeted yet.
How about
I mean,
Pate
he's had
coming in
3
with
targets.
a
He
nooner?
didn't catch any of them. Sorry.
This is so ugly, Pate.
This is disgusting, Pate. How about Braxton Berrios? No, that's like the one spot I
the more
don't
wild-
want to play anybody.
No.
Is it process of elimination?
It
Wandale
might-
Robinson?
It might be.
It might just freaking be. And it's
with
it's
no,
nice. It's
with
nice because
no Lattimore in New Orleans. He's banged up. He's not playing.
I like your big greens in the chat talking about go Saints, and we're about to tell you to start Wan'Dale Robinson. I love it.
I mean, bad a process of elimination. Yo, this
By-
is the
yeah,
ickiest
Hit the
one.
button.
Yeah, I'm
we
going
didn't, we didn't
for
hit
it.
it all
do it.
day. We
Let's
didn't hit
do
it
it.
all day.
Oh
it.
We
man,
might as well do it for
tilt of the week.
coming in overtime. We got another one later on. We might have to hit the button again for one a little ways down in the chat there.
Man.
Giuseppe coming back in hot. But for right here, ugly tilt of the week, Pate Wan'Dale Robinson, and it feels gross. But if you went Hoboken Brown, Marquise Hollywood, the artist formerly known as Hollywood, Hoboken Brown,
We're so mean to him.
because he's mean to us.
Probably got an
Yeah.
awesome
What
team.
do you
Though.
mean?
It's probably
He
a
was mean
deep.
first, but
deep
this is
league.
retaliation.
Was mean.
You start telling the
I
stories.
mean,
of
the
stuff
Hoboken
he's done to
Browns
us.
started out like 4 years ago. Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
that's been
They
around.
were.
It was from when we started
And
the
he
show.
stayed true to it.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
What if it's Braxton Berrios?
What if it's
What if just
Sauce-
because
what if it's
nobody
Sauce
pays
Gardner?
attention to Braxton Berrios?
No,
No one cares about Braxton
think
Berrios.
I think it's between Pop Douglas and Wan'Dale Robinson,
Yes.
to be honest. And,
Yes,
and
I'm gonna take Wan'Dale.
I'm gonna go with Wan'Dale. He has been targeted frequently by DeVito.
Do you have 7 targets last? Yeah, 7 for
yeah.
79.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit of, and then
Let's
you're
go
gonna want
Wan'Dale.
to throw the ball to the guys you
process of
trust,
elimination
especially
here,
when you know.
it's Wan'Dale.
It's ugly.
Okay, is
Ugly
ugly.
tilt.
Boy.
Thank
I'll
you,
go
Peyton,
Wan'Dale
for the
there, too.
ugly tilt of the week right there.
I'll go Wan'Dale there too. And Zach, Berrios over 1.5 receptions. I could see that happen.
Now that I like.
Easily,
That's
yeah.
okay.
That I could see.
That's fine.
Yeah, not a crazy difference maker, maybe, but I could see that too. But I could
Yeah,
also see the
1.5.
path for him being a.
I can see him
yeah.
getting 2.
Yeah, if Tyreek's out, you're gonna use him a lot of the same ways that they use Tyreek, bro. He's a kick returner. He's electric. Barrios, shout out the University of Miami.
Is Robinson
Robinson
getting a
Devo
Devo?
or Alonte.
It doesn't matter.
You don't
It,
think so?
like it's just a matter of usage. Yeah, it's just a matter. Like that's 7 for
I mean, if
79
he's
last week.
asking Alonte Taylor in the slot.
Probably because that's where he's been lining up. right,
However,
Wan'Dale?
with Waller back into the offense, he could go to the outside a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or you could see,
Mhm.
I mean,
It's true. Waller being back in the offense does.
it was ugly
it
anyway.
takes
But
away
let's
the
go
targets.
Robinson.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Robinson there.
Yeah.
It's really wow, you're splitting like dirty hairs.
Ugly hairs. Ooh.
I feel like we're all gonna feel silly when Hollywood Brown does it.
That's like you're eating tripe and there's little hairs on it.
Ugh.
Oof. Giuseppe starting Howell now. Does he also start Mahomes versus New England or Fields versus Cleveland? So this is the super flex tilt.
Fields.
Starting Howell.
I'm so scared of Patrick Mahomes right now.
Yeah, I would go Fields there too. I just feel like he has
It's the legs, bro.
It's the rushing
It's the
upside. It's
rushing.
the fact that like
How often do you think it's going to happen that you just see Myles Garrett bearing down on him coming around the corner? He just has to take off, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Just
I
little
could see him
scrambles here and there.
Over 60 rushing yards.
Oh yeah,
Probably something that
I like that.
That's probably the number that I would smash. Zach says Shaheed over 3.5, Reed over 4.5. Could see that. Giuseppe says it's Cleveland's D, which scares you. I mean, I agree with that, but it's the escape.
Yeah, the scrambling.
It's the scrambling.
The fact that he's going to have to run for his life.
The fact that he's going to get scared is going to force him to and do the thing. So, and there will be designed runs in there too. So, I know it's Cleveland's D, but
I like where you at, Big Greens. I like where you're at, Big Greens.
Kansas City money line, Cowboys money line, Falcons by 3,
like
Saints by 5.5 plus 7. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I like Saints 5.5.
I feel like the Giants are sneaky now.
Yeah, I feel like that.
You know what I mean? Like it was funny.
I feel like
before
5.5.
I feel like I'll do Saints money line and then KC covers. I'll lay the 9 with KC before I lay the 5.5 with the Saints. Saints play a lot of close games, man.
Giuseppe wants to know if you're awake, Chef.
I'm awake.
He's already making his lineups. He's not even waiting for the end of the show. He's over here
I was trying to pick up Mariota off of waivers, and for some reason they didn't run today in Dirty. So I'm really upset.
In Dirty, he was available?
He was available.
Wow.
And got him. I got Mariota. Let's go.
Where? In Dirty?
No, in the prime.
Oh.
Because I got Jalen Hurts tomorrow night, bro. I got to be safe, man.
Yeah, I'm not worried about prime tomorrow night.
Because you're on a bye.
Yep.
I'm not worried about Dirty, whatever you were just talking about. You know why? Because I'm on a bye.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping either Jalen or Geno plays now.
Like TD. Yep.
I
like that.
I just can't get how that didn't run. I put it in like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, it's 12:05. Let me just check. Pushed it to Monday.
It's all right. It's Mariota.
I got to check the waiver options there.
It's Mariota. You'll be all right.
It's 12:07.
Yeah, we're done here, boys. We got to go do it.
Yeah, I got stuff to do. I have to go to my second job.
We're going to a birthday party. I got a little 3-year-old birthday party. Got to go pick up chitlins.
I'm going to go do construction.
Ooh.
I'm going to go help Cody and Reavers put some floors down and put in a vanity and hang some lights.
Dude, the chef and I are about to do construction right now. We're going to construct the best DFS lineup you ever seen in your life.
Hey, see that bang, 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 bang,
and then I'm going to watch football.
Yes.
I'm going to have it on for sure. I'll have the red zone on. Listen, everybody, best of luck.
Awesome tilt today, man.
Awesome tilt. This is week 15. So many things happened at the end of the show with injuries and Jalen Hurts and sniffles and all this stuff. So way to stick with it. Way to stick with us. Thank you, everybody. A lot of new faces today. Like and subscribe
to everyone. Yes, sir.
We do this every Sunday from 10 to 12 Eastern. We'll help you out with your tilts. We hoist trophies here. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
So I am John, J-A-W-N Swanson. You guys are the best. Good luck.
I am at FF One of a Kind. I love you, tilters. We're going to be lifting trophies. We'll see you guys next week. We'll see you in the playoffs time. These two boys are playing against each other this week. I'll be playing one of them too next week in our Leagues of Record. It's a fantastic time of the year. It's a good time to be alive. And we'll see you on the Christmas episode next Sunday, Christmas Eve.
Later.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Tilt. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/thetiltisreal and like and subscribe. We're live every Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you all next week on The Tilt is Real.